Hello, fair listener. Welcome and thank you for following our journey on metagaming by Rum Propelled Gaming. Fair warning, sometimes we are not safe for work, and others not safe for real life. Journey forth at your own risk. Now let's dive right back into Tarath through the campaign Alilopolis. Just from their perspective, that'd be a little weird. I don't even know what that mindset would be.
I don't know if chickens even understand that they have parents.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Just saying. just
Yeah.
popping in here.
Yeah, they don't. There's a reason why when people are being dumb that we've coined the term of bird brain. They're not real smart.
Yeah, I know.
Now
Well,
recording.
Fuck you, Greg.
Fucking Craig.
You're so fucking loud.
They also, like they hatch from eggs. Like I guess they depend on being taken care of to like eat. But
Very,
yeah, I don't know, maybe they do have a concept of parent.
very barely. I don't know.
Oh, I mean, I remember watching, what was the Fly Away Home? The movie about the geese?
Oh, geese are completely different, I feel like.
Okay, I know those aren't chickens, but
Yeah.
like those animals had attachments to something that fed it when it was little. Just saying.
Geese are the physical representation of rage.
Yeah. That's
I
because-
can't help it. Every time I see one, all I can think of is feathery football, and I just want to fucking kick it. I blame Fable.
There you go.
Hey, if you got a problem with Canadian geese, you got a problem with me. And I suggest you let that one marinate.
I was gonna say bring up the fact that that's where all the Canadians store all their rage. That's why they're so.
Are there? Oh, I
That's
like
why they're
that.
so nice.
Are there other kinds of geese? I've only ever, I think, seen Canadian geeses. Like, what other kind of geeses are there?
Oh.
I don't know.
Right? Like, why do we differentiate them as Canadian geeses if there aren't other geeses?
We must look now.
They're a lot more polite than regular geeses.
I was already on the search of like what's a chicken's suckling period. I don't know what that's called. There's got to be a term for that. It's not that, but
Like, where they're dependent.
yeah.
There's a Canadian goose, a snow goose, a gray tag goose, a greater white front goose, a swan goose, a barnacle goose, a brant, a ross, a crackling goose, a bar-headed goose, a pink-footed goose, and a red-breasted goose.
Something tells me I just heard the list of our next enemy.
Oh wait, there's
It's gonna be
also
flock of
a
gooses.
Tula fighting goose.
Well, a fighting goose. Fuck
Yeah.
I want a herd of fighting geese in my front yard.
Bean goose, emperor goose, domestic swan goose, lesser white-fronted goose, a nene, and an Ceratosis?
Sriracha?
Answer sriracha?
That's why they're on the bottle.
I need this to be bigger.
Mm.
Rear.
Oh, I think that's a rooster on the bottle. Sriracha.
It is.
Okay.
Theory rostris. Theory rostris.
Holy
Sounds like
shit,
a
look at all
dinosaur.
these geese. I mean, birds are essentially dinosaurs.
This is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for reasons, I looked up. If you ever look up anything about falconry, it's pretty much real life Pokemon. Like, if you want to become a falcon, like you want to like train falcons, you have to like go out. They don't give them to you. You have to like go out and capture your own in the wild. And all the birds of prey like that are called raptors. So you go out in the wild and you hunt down a raptor and you capture it and you force it to be your friend and you exercise it on a daily basis and you like work together until it trusts you and loves you, and then you have your own fucking bird of prey to go hunt with.
Brainwash it into loving you.
Mm.
Yeah, pretty much, because they do not inherently.
I've seen that's the case, but you have to start young usually too. Otherwise, you're gonna. Because I was just I was just reading about chickens. They only it's called weaning for when you take them away from their mothers, but it's
that makes sense.
5 to 10 weeks, and you can start weaning them, and they have to have like all their favorite feathers, which is really quick.
I mean,
Yeah,
that
they
sounds
grow
like
pretty
puppies,
fast.
right? Like you can take a puppy away from its mom at 8 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I know people that do it at 6. They're fucking monsters. But...
Huh.
Anyway, good rabbit hole. I hope you enjoyed that, Craig.
Got me in the mood to eat some cheese, though. I will say.
Oh,
What?
Cheese,
I didn't cross that bridge. Oh, okay.
chicken, and cheese.
Yeah, I don't know. Just
Okay,
hankering for some cheese.
okay. I mean, it's always cheese time.
Yeah.
I made buffalo chicken dip this weekend, and so I've been eating it for breakfast. There's lots
Sounds
of
like a
cheese.
good way to start the day.
like a goddamn adult.
Right?
Mm.
I've suffered many years for the right to be able to do this.
That's fair.
I think that's my favorite part about being an adult is that nobody can tell me what to do.
Yeah.
That's the only good thing
For the
about
most
being
part.
an adult, right?
except the government.
Mm-hmm.
Except
Yeah.
for taxes.
And
Yeah, they don't like fun.
even
Says the
then,
big simp daddy.
even then, you can you can
Big
work
simp daddy.
you can work towards telling them to go fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
you
can.
can basically become Amish. You know, that's the lifestyle you'd have to lead to some degree, but you'd be able to do it.
Or just buy a boat and live in international waters forever.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
That's
As
actually
long as you never land, you're fine.
I'd be down if the government would just do our taxes for us. They took the money. They should have to do
Apparently-
No,
our
just take away
taxes.
income taxes and give us just give me a sales tax. I'll pay tax every time I buy something and
Yeah.
stop taxing my income.
apparently
Right.
we're one of the few countries left that actually do that, where you have to file your own
Yeah.
taxes. Apparently, a lot of the other ones just do it for you.
Yeah.
I mean, they
I
already
found that
know
out
how
recently.
much.
Well, the reason is because a bunch of people don't claim money, and so they make money when we have to do it ourselves.
Yeah, or you
See, if
find
it just-
find ways to skimp on the money that you give back, basically, or that you have to pay to them. And especially once you get to over a certain point of earnings, you have quarterlies, is what it's called. So you have to file your taxes every like 4 months.
You have to. So this happened to me in DC. You don't have to file them, but you have to pay.
Yeah.
So I got fined $300 because Washington DC did not take withholdings from me last year,
Mm-hmm.
and because I had paid 0 towards my taxes in all 4 quarters, it was compound interest that I had to pay. $300 I had to pay because they didn't take withholdings, not because I didn't pay them the money they asked for, but because I didn't preemptively pay towards the amount that I was going to need to owe them.
That's wrong.
Wow.
Right? Isn't that the biggest sack of shit you've ever heard in your life?
Yes.
Yeah.
My
Yay,
taxes are also
government.
double here than what they were in Indiana. Like I had
Jesus
Indiana withholdings, and the taxes I owe DC are twice what
my
Indiana
God.
withheld from me.
Gross.
Ugh.
And
Yeah, we
why?
live
And,
in
and Washington DC isn't even a state. I don't even have representatives in Congress. I
And-
can't
Yeah.
even bitch to anybody.
And
We live in the worst timeline, hands down.
Oh.
why do you? This is one of the reasons why I've always claimed my residence, because you can do this if you have enough things registered in an address. I've always claimed it as my the house I grew up in, and the first year or two that
Oh.
I filed, I didn't do that because I was fucking 18 and I didn't know how to fucking do taxes. No one should tell
That's
an
just it. The
18-year-old.
man doesn't want you to know how.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no one should tell an 18-year-old, "Hey, do your taxes," because there's going to be a lot of
You don't know
questions.
what that even means.
Yeah, not just from the person filing them, but from the people that are receiving the form. They're like, "What?
Mm.
You made negative dollars? How do you do that?" I was a student.
Yes.
Oh, because you had to for the FAFSA.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, because if you make under, there's like a cap. If you make under so much, you don't have to file at all. But if you want to apply for federal student aid, you have to.
Yeah.
Forgot
Yeah,
about
I think it's 16 grand is the cap. If you make under 16 grand, everything you paid in taxes, I think you get back.
It should be like 50.
Yeah.
Oh no, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly.
But yeah.
That barely covers like expenses these days.
Right.
Well, this was I ran into this problem in like 2010, 2011. So 16 grand back then was slightly more like substantial than it is today. So
Which campaign are we on?
Alalopolis.
Hi.
Hello.
hello.
Hi, Thea.
You want to rage against the machine with us?
I was listening to it and just trying to use this time for escapism, so I was just trying to tune it out.
That's fair.
That's fair. Yeah.
I blame you not at all. Well, we're in the good campaign. Where were we? Last time on Allopolis.
Yeah, I was gonna say Pokemon music just started playing for me when you said that.
I was not here last time for this, I think. I don't even know what's going on.
Character's mind.
I was recanting with Cat about the egg that they were able to produce, which
Yeah!
I
I laid an egg.
Plop.
which I gotta. That's one thing that we were talking about that actually a while back too, or when we were playing Manipolis, and I was like, oh man, I forgot to add that into the spreadsheet of all things.
Well, didn't we use the egg? Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah, we used it as a light source.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Okay, so it's gonna be in between these two guys here. But that happened. I think you were actually dancing your butt off, if I remember correctly last time.
Who?
Yourself. In real life.
Oh, yeah. I was like, that is not something my character would do. But yes, yes, I was.
Yeah, you were at a concert.
Yeah, it was so fun.
Good.
And I haven't been in a public space like that in a while. My first concert in a really long time.
Hell yeah.
I'm glad it did not disappoint.
Yeah, and we were close. Like, I've also never had like floor seats because I can't afford that kind of thing usually, but we were pretty close. It was cool.
Nice.
But
Oh yeah, next time do the thing. Either go down the hole or cross the lava. That's right. We quit early last time because
Yep.
we were missing people.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I was kind of
Yeah.
trying to wait for it to get wrangled for at least the people that are gonna be here. I think the only person said that they could not be here for sure was Frederick, and
Gotcha.
Wait, why can't he be here?
he said his sleep schedule's off, so he couldn't make it, but he'll just follow along.
He needs to drink a coffee and suck it up.
But what had otherwise happened to yourself, Thea, that you'd recognized anyways, was after watching Squall escape from the spider web, which is where you'd seen him stuck last. You went back and laid down next to Gunther while Shia kept watch, because Gunther had been keeping watch for Shia, Mime, and Kat while they slept, and then so Shia was kind of keeping watch while everybody else sort of rested from their scouting of the fissure so far. And besides the Driders, which you had seen last, this is 2 sessions ago. You were aware of the cultists that you killed, helped kill pretty epically with some fire, and then some drow that you'd run into and were able to escape from, but everyone else then proceeded to try and explore the hole some more, and weren't sure if they would take that route or going across the lava like Mime you were recanting there, because you scouted even farther down the fissure to realize that eventually it does end into a moat of lava. And at that time when you made it down there to the moat surrounding the castle of lava, there were figures of lava, actually, like creatures that look to be made of lava and in the lava, that were dancing rhythmically to a bass from the castle.
Nice.
EDM lava creatures.
So I took a long rest and we're all together now?
Correct.
Wow. I want that to happen in real life. I just want to go to sleep and then wake up and everyone is just doing the same thing that they were. I want to sleep for an entire day or more and
Wake up and not miss a beat.
Yeah.
Sometimes sometimes you just need one of those days.
Yeah. Okay. I wake up and I'm ready to do whatever we're doing.
Ready to do the thing.
I'm ready to do it. I don't know what you guys did, but I'm feeling ready.
And you would also realize, too, upon waking, basically, because you were kind of groggy before, of there are 2 new members in your party that you weren't fully comprehensive of. One's
yes.
Holy shit. Let's go ahead.
One's a satire, and one's a human-sized rabbit.
So Josh said satire, but in my brain I recognize them as satyrs.
Satyr.
I don't know
yeah.
which is
Satyr.
right. They're
have-
probably
That's how
both
I
right.
say it too.
That's probably actually how you say it, because satire is also like a comical play.
Yeah, that's what
I was real confused for a hot second, and I was like, "Oh wait, satyr."
I know that's how everyone says it, and it makes sense to have a different enunciation of it, but that's how it's spelled, and I'm really bad at that. I will say, because
Words are hard.
yeah.
Words are real hard.
Yeah,
I
had
support
no-
either one. I just want clarity.
Right. I have no room to judge or correct on the English language. So, okay. So that would be Nep is the satyr, and the moon cages in the night. The moon cages the night in shadows.
Moon for
The
short. They were
Moon.
okay with. I think I can shorten it on here now. I thought I did too, just so it doesn't take up as much of the map. It takes up like a whole nother character size at its current.
Are either of them here or no?
Not at this moment. I knew Nep was going to be slow coming too, and Moon said they were stuck in traffic, so
Cool.
they're kind of just relaxing at this moment. And I'm saying Frederick is probably doing the same thing, along with Chia, who are not here. But you guys otherwise have free movement, and I think it's really only up to Nep and Chia for the prompt.
Yeah, because Moon went last time.
Mm-hmm. And it was. Oh nope. Technically. Wait, no. Was that? Get that confused sometimes.
I was gonna say Hamilton just like went freely because he was just like, I have a story to tell.
I remember that. That's why I was thinking that too.
Yeah.
which, considering the route of the other people that aren't here, I would say that story just carries over, and you have inspiration today.
Die?
Yeah.
Whoop whoop.
Super useful.
That was an awesome story.
Thank you.
So, I'm not sure where we're going, but are there any spells that I should take with me where we're going? Like, do you think we need fire, water?
We're going across lava, I think, or down a dark hole.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't feel good about the dark hole. I would much rather go across the lava. So wait, I have a question. Did we all
I don't
long
feel
rest,
good
or
about
is
the
it just...
lava because, fried chicken.
You'd rather.
I'm convinced with lava now.
I just know you can see across the lava. The dark hole was like consuming
mystery.
darkness. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was not like you dropped a torch and watched it fall. Like after a certain point, the torch disappeared. Like there
Yeah.
was like a wall of darkness which you disappeared behind. And
Was
that-
it in the ground? That
Yes.
darkness? Okay. Yeah,
Yes,
I'm not
Squall
worried about
has
that
the,
either.
Yeah, Squall has the inside scoop. He was in the hole, but
Yeah, fuck that place.
I'd rather stay. I know that lava isn't land. I'd rather stay as close to on land on the earth as we can.
I mean, lava's technically land. It's just
That's good
molten.
enough for me.
That's
Molten land.
That's what you hear while you guys are chatting and figuring out what to do in the cavern, or down
Oh.
through the fissure, kind of echoing around. And it looks
Okay,
like
I'm glad that you said something because I thought I was having a stroke.
it looks like
I was wondering what of you was making that noise.
Yeah, I was like, who's watching a video on their phone? It sounds like it's getting closer, Bagok!
and it looks like Squall.
lava.
You're flying around right now, inside, in and around the fissure. It looks like just getting a quick scout to see what's happened in the few hours since you guys had your rest, and you're catching what looks like some figures that ran through and ate a good bit of the carrion that you'd left over, and they also seem to be humanoid size as opposed to your usual smaller ones that you're aware of making that noise, and they make their way across to the lava. You peer closer at this, intent on the idea of crossing the lava, and notice that they part it by having two sets of people dance in time with the two sets of people, and it parts the lava in between, kind of creating a situation of Moses situation, if you will.
Only Squall sees that?
Yeah, he was flying around, and I figured that made sense.
Yes, I don't think any of us are by the lava, but okay, he would be the only one that could see that.
I seen him.
Yeah, somehow I got stuck where I'm at now, so I don't know if I'm going the right way.
Do
I'll
I
help you
hear
back
those
over to your
noises?
friends. But
Thank you.
I seen you darting around on the map, and I figured that made sense that you were just kind of like shot up in the air and taking a once over. In the
Stretching
middle.
your
yeah.
wings.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So wait, did we all long rest, or was that just? Yeah.
Hi, Moon.
I forget.
You guys all were able to long rest from that last session there because of the fact that Shia
Awesome
offered
sauce.
to keep watch since they'd been sitting all day previously.
Do I
Dude.
hear
Holy fuck.
the noises?
Yeah.
And can I identify what they are?
You're
Is it a sound I've heard before?
you're guessing that it's a hyena of sort.
But not
Wait, a
like a
hyena?
humanoid.
You didn't
Not a
don't
Just-
humanoid noise?
you don't know that, no. But it's
Just went through the goddamn lava?
hmm
Whatever
Hey,
made that
Moses.
noise just went through? Holy shit.
Is anyone relaying this information to us, or are we just hearing sounds?
You guys are just hearing sounds while Squall was flying around.
I have a question.
No.
My health bar in Astral says that I have 75 hit points. Is that accurate?
Probably not.
Nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say. TNT beyond it says 50, but often I'll like level up and I won't pay attention. Maybe I'll go check my level.
You were at 8, I believe, because you've been around.
At 8?
Yeah, you've been around since the beginning, my friend.
Yeah, holy shit, it says 5.
Yeah, I've told you.
I should,
I think we've
change
had
that.
this conversation a few different times too. But, yep.
Speaking of, I have to roll a d12 for my second level hit points. Also,
Nice.
hi everybody.
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
Where's Gab?
Yeah.
I think she's finishing up dinner.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I thought she was home.
She is, and I'm only assuming that because my house smells fantastic right now.
Okay, does
for-
the noise... Sorry, go ahead.
Not gonna say much. Just for the record, as the only barbarian in the world with a constitution of 10, I am very happy I just rolled a 12 for my second level hit points.
Hell yes.
There you go.
Very nice. What was that, Thea?
Do they sound angry or hostile? Or are they... Is this like a dance to the lava gods? Like, what is happening?
Dance to the lava gods, yes.
From
Does
your
it sound like they're angry coming at us?
Love, you're muted.
From
Am
your,
I?
From
Oh,
your
maybe not.
perspective, you hear
It might have just been too low.
them descending down into the fissure. It sounded like they were off to the left and probably up that area that you hadn't explored much, where the Drow had been protecting. But then they made their way down, it sounded like, and they did seem to make a stop about halfway, but otherwise the sounds seemed to be jubilant, as if they'd just found a meal.
Wait, so the hyena went... I thought the hyenas went into across the lava.
I don't think you
No?
know that.
Sorry. Okay.
Squall, I don't know if Squall's relaying that information or not.
Gotcha.
No, I'm
That's
sorry.
I know nothing. That's easier. It's fine.
Yeet.
I'm okay with knowing nothing. It's good.
Works for Jon Snow.
Right. You made it pretty far.
That he did.
Wah, wah.
Are you coming back to us, Squall, or are you just gonna hang out and watch all this go down?
I'm back. I'm back here now.
All right, team. Are we doing the thing? We going down the hole or crossing the lava?
I sat in this bush for like 4 sessions, so I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I like the bush. Don't get me wrong, it's nice. I like the green. I like the leaves. It smells fresh. But it's time to carry on.
Did I hear the cackling as I was flying around?
Yes, and you had seen what I'd told you, Squall.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that like weird ass creature we killed. The like spiky tentacles and shit. We might want to avoid that. There is some weird cackling things eating it.
Oh,
Eating it. How nice.
Yeah.
maybe we should have harvested it. It's good
Sounds
for
like
food.
my ex-girlfriend.
No.
Jenna Dugan.
Oh damn.
Skadoosh.
Yeah. She's dying.
I just broke Mame.
Yep.
Mama EXE is not working.
Oh shit!
You
Okay.
scream of laughter.
Hell
I haven't
yes.
thought about Jenna Dugan since high school.
There you go.
Good shit.
Okay, who's gonna lead the way?
I nominate
Paper,
Squall
scissors.
since he already got a lay of the land.
Good call. Do we need to be stealthy?
Maybe. I mean, they didn't notice me, and I was flapping my wings. I mean, they might have been preoccupied with eating, but caution is probably
What are these cackling
probably
things
warranted.
eating? Where?
The, we fought this like spiky, weird tentacle monster. I think right before you showed up, and now some cackling things are eating it. I didn't really get that great of a look, but I caution's definitely warranted. That's weird.
You fought it right before I arrived. That might explain those nightmares.
I'm sorry, that's terrifying.
Okay, I'm gonna. It looks like my D&D Beyond is not connected, but I'm gonna pull a leaf off of this tree and like spark it in my hand until it turns to ash, and cast Pass Without a Trace on all of us, just in case, just for funsies. So add 10 to stealth checks.
If you're in a 30-foot radius, which I'll turn on as an aura for you here. Just for a visual.
So we need to stay by Thea.
Yeah.
Well, is that when I cast it or the entire time?
Isn't that during your concentration? I haven't read it in a minute.
Yeah, probably. Well, if you leave my radius, good luck.
It's not a very well-defined radius either, it looks like. But it gives you an idea, at least.
Stay in the fart cloud. Got it.
Yeah.
Quiet fart cloud.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. Just as the edges of the where it disappears. Nep's in it. It's like right here. In a square. But
It is a concentration spell that lasts for up to an hour.
Yep.
If you care to concentrate that long.
I'll concentrate for now. Alright, Squall, take it away.
Alrighty, well, I guess, keep up!
No, I'm gonna have Gunther stay with Shia.
Okay. And she is offering to stay behind for Nep and Frederick at this point as well.
Oh, I zoomed in. Okay, cool.
And
I zoomed in, and whatever these carcasses are look like go-go boots. For as how far it zoomed out, I was like, why are there white boots just chilling right there?
I
Luke.
mean, you haven't lived some of the places I've lived.
They
there
could
to lure
be.
you
They
in.
could be boots.
Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats.
Mm-hmm.
I avoid those. Yeah.
I think we have to go up this way if I remember correctly.
Taking the scenic route, no worries.
I hope I'm taking you the right way. I was flying pretty quick.
We're going to the lava, right?
Yeah.
I don't know where that is. so I'm-
Jesus.
Wait.
It's moved like 100 feet.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
now 5 p.m.
Hang on, yes. Hang on, before we go any, that's where the spiky stuff is. So
Do we need to pass that to get to the lava?
I think so. I'm kind of like down at your guys' level.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go scout for a hot second.
Yeah. I'm gonna go way up in the air.
Oh no, we're good.
I mean, I
To the
don't
right.
feel great about just crossing that path if we don't plan on
It's right over here. This
taking
way.
them out.
This leads to the lava?
This way. Yeah, this.
I remember north leading to the lava.
Yeah, I thought that led to a hole.
Yeah,
No,
I
I
believe that leads to the hole.
Yeah, Josh, I was where I'm at now.
Where you're
That's
at
where
now,
we need to go.
you're
We're looking
like-
for the dancing lava people.
you're
This is where
Yeah.
we need to go, right?
you were just hearing from here at that point what it sounds like somebody's whacking at wood with axes.
where I'm at right now on this like
Yes.
cliff step. All right.
And the faintest bits of and you see as you move towards the west, the creatures that you noted from higher above that are trying to, looks like, break into a house.
Okay. I'm gonna fly back, and then. All right. So, then they're no longer munching away at the spiky scale tentacle now. They've moved
Yeah,
to
so
that house then, right?
where you were at with the spiky scale tentacles too, as a descriptor from what's changed, a good portion of the gore pile was chomped away at, it looks like, as well as most of the corpses of the cultists, and the spiky tentacle thing was mostly bones. They seemed to really like the taste of that.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna fly down to the group. All right. I found out what way we need to go, but those cackling things have moved on, and it kind of looks like they're breaking into someone's house. So I don't know if we want to step in and help with that situation, or because I mean we got to go kind of that way anyhow.
What kind of house does it look like?
It's got 4 walls and a roof.
That kind of a house.
Yeah, I didn't get.
To be fair, not every house has 4 walls. Most have roofs.
True.
Does it look like there could be good shit in there?
If they're breaking into it, it's either something they shouldn't be going into. It's not their house because they're breaking into it. And if people are in there that need help, they might be able to give us something.
To be honest, I've lost track of our ultimate goal. So
Our ultimate goal is to become gods.
To be honest, I've been here for about a day. I didn't know there was an ultimate goal.
Yeah, so remember we're in Gargant, and we're trying, this great chasm opened in Gargant, and it's killing the local population. So we saw a castle in the middle of this fissure, and we're trying to get to the castle. The castle's in the middle of the lava.
That's right.
yeah,
Right?
We're
Is
trying
that
to-
accurate?
we're trying to close a gaping hole that opened up in the earth, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But remember, it's the journey, not the destination.
Not the friends we make along the way. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, that is important too. So the details will present themselves when it is necessary.
So, do we want to invest in this house situation?
Maybe they can help us cross the lava. That's
Maybe.
really what
Possible.
I want to do. Because the castle's in the middle of the lava. Like, we can see it from the edge of the lava lake. And so
Maybe
even
try
if we
that.
find a way to cross, it's going to be real fucking hot the whole way.
I say
I recalled us deciding to fly over the lava. Has that changed? I overslept. I apologize.
No, we could still technically fly over the lava.
Yeah, I think that would be a good call, but the fact that someone that has a house near the edge of the lava might mean something.
Yeah, someone's
that
living
I'm-
here. I'm sure they know how to live in the area.
Did we already investigate the house then?
No, not at all. We
not yet.
did not know it existed until this very moment.
Yep, you're
They
waking
could give
up.
us information on how to cross the lava.
Right, or how to
Better.
survive crossing the lava. Because, right, there was a creature under the lava. It was like a lava Loch Ness monster.
Well,
Yeah.
no, we just saw a movement. We never confirmed it was a creature or whatnot.
I'm
Yep.
assuming and asserting my authority and saying that there is a creature.
Okay.
She is
I
the
recall
captain.
seeing movement, and this conversation may not be a good one to let last over long.
Nep,
True.
you are waking up, and it seems like all of your party members have left you in the bushes with two other party members that are lounging asleep. Zeph, the Aragonasi that you'd met last time, is sleeping, but Shia is petting a sleeping Gunther, who just nods to you. The blue dragon can.
A good boy.
Thank
Gunther.
you.
No,
Thankfully, got out of
Gunther.
work early.
Nice. But you do see what looks like some broken branches and tracks of them going down into the fissure. You know that much at this point. She also informs you.
Do I need to make a nature check?
Informs you that they headed down to go towards the lava again, but they were trying to be sneaky because there had been tale of creatures. They were making some cackling noises throughout the fissure.
Okay. I will make my way towards the lava.
Okay.
So, again, this conversation maybe shouldn't last very long. And Moon is, like, edging towards where the sound is coming from, as drawing the scimitar while saying this.
All right, let's go towards that house.
I'm down for it.
Okay, stranger, I got your back.
May not be my bad
Literally-
to have.
Yeah, literally never met Moon before, but all right, let's do this.
Yes.
Wait. Which way are we going?
Yeah, where on the map is the...
Oh, we're
East,
going,
right?
yeah, we're going down the cliff steps right here.
Wait, what?
West, not east.
Yeah, west.
West?
West.
West.
East, if you will. Yes.
So
Yeah, were those steps there before?
yes,
Okay.
we've
Okay.
been there.
I mean, if you
We
guys
zoomed
stay,
right
in,
past them.
if you stay in my
there
30-foot
you are.
radius, we might be able to sneak up on them.
So you guys
Or-
are,
Sneak up behind them, slit
Are-
their throats.
are good.
Is everybody else stealthing right now?
Hold on
Yes.
a second.
Okay, then I will also stealth.
Well,
Alright, so Moon is shitty stealth, so Moon is going to separate from the party and not stealth.
Well, I was going to add in that you currently have a plus 10 bonus to your dexterity checks right now for what's when you're inside of
Oh.
That's true.
Thea's
That's true.
Also,
Thea's-
so then
Yes.
radius. So
Yeah.
I was
Alright, Moon will stealth.
I was going to go with the fact basically at this point too for that knowing that already at this distance you were perfectly fine even though it's a completely open field of ash and grass and you notice some hyena type creatures that are the human size and are attempting to break into this house as you heard Squall say, and they seem to be pretty intent on thwacking at this battered door barely standing, yelling at it, and you hear some other cackles off in the distance to the south and southwest.
So I just want to let you guys know I can cast light. I can cast thumology. So I can
Whatever
what's a
you're
guiding
doing,
bolt?
whatever you're going to do it now because I'm about to act.
Should we try
Let's
to act
all
like in
count of-
sync?
Hit 'em.
Wait, maybe I got rid of thumology. Never mind. I don't have that
And
anymore.
I can cast
create or
shit in my
destroy water.
I'm imagining we're like in the cartoon where there's like a cardboard cut out of grass, and we're just like, like walking over the field.
I have an idea on. No, I don't
I
think
can
I do.
create
Never
food and
mind,
water
never
as
mind.
well. If you guys want me to like create some food
Just
over
have
the
a
side to
snack before
distract
this.
them. Yeah, either we can eat it or we can try to distract them.
Josh,
Oh.
did I ever learn the command word for the javelin? Can't remember if I did or not.
I think so. While you were resting, you meditated on it, and it came back with a resonating sound of Baharash.
Ooh.
All right. Well then, I have an idea, guys. I can probably hit.
On the count of
Gnoll-
3, all of you do this stuff.
Yes.
Cool.
wait. Okay, so Thea,
Mm-hmm.
are you? What? Oh, you're a druid. Okay.
Yep.
So who's gonna be up there, in the front line?
I have placed Moon where I want Moon to be to shoot an arrow.
Okay.
Because I believe I can sneak attack at 30 feet with a ranged weapon.
And you're
'Cause
still
currently,
within inside
like-
the 30 feet of the pass without a trace, so you're good.
As far as spells go, I still have, well, I have like 3 slots, but I have silvery barbs to kind of like anti-crit and stuff like that. Sleep and earth tremor, which then would make them fall prone and make it rough terrain if they fail the dex check.
Y'all can see Moon drawing the short bow in hand, just so y'all know.
Which, I mean, if you are within Thea's pass without a trace, the 30 feet, you would probably... Oh, is it just stealth checks? Dex stealth checks. Okay, never mind. I'm support. I will support you guys in this.
All right, I'm ready.
Yeah, Moon has been ready.
I do hear sounds coming from below, though, so...
Is it
Watch out for
possible to kind of check out what's below first before we make a bunch of noise?
I already threw my javelin.
Okay, are you
It's
fire?
Moon's already firing.
Yeah,
into the first knoll.
I'm guessing it looks like Squall, Cat, and Moon, you guys locked eyes and just started attacking.
Yeah, I cast Firebolt onto Gnoll 3, I think that says.
Okay.
Oh, Null 3 I'm shooting at. You can tell that Null 3 is who Moon is aiming at.
And,
Okay.
Just so you know.
and
And I just want to add to that moment of us all locking eyes, and Moon says, they want to eat them. And then the moment happens.
I begot Rage and cast Firebolt.
so go ahead and roll for your damage, I would say, guys. You get an opportunity to attack in this regard because you're attacking figures, but you guys would all roll initiative with advantage.
Right, so are we rolling initiative to hit or damage?
You three are rolling to hit for those attacks. I'm saying those go through, and then we'll see
Okay.
where the
Also-
initiative rolls
Wait,
lands after
Mime's
that.
gonna cast Guiding Bolt as well. D&D Beyond is just not playing nice.
You were also
Sorry,
facing in the wrong
refreshed.
direction for when they called that.
Mime's casting it in the wrong
What?
direction.
Josh.
Negative.
I seen it.
we might have
19 attack?
What's up?
Wait, is that? Hang on. My 1d6 javelin just did 23 damage,
Why is it not?
and I'm trying.
Well,
There.
Oh wait, no, because it does 66 lightning on top of that.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Your dice.
Yes, sir, it
So
does.
let's see your DC.
Okay,
Your D6.
and then as it sticks into the back of the knoll, I'm gonna scream Baharash to do the its ability. So, speak command word, scale slide off for me, lightning chain. Link is 5 feet wide that extends out from the target within 120 feet. The creature in line must make a target. Okay, I don't know if that would go to that creature, to the knoll. It looks like it says it does like a straight link.
It would still go to it. Yeah,
Alright,
it's
cool.
just a
It's-
straight line from there to you.
Okay. It's got to make a dex save of 13. And then lightning damage fails. Make a ranged attack against the target on a hit. Okay, so I guess I do another. Okay, no, it did. Yeah, I guess do a DC. All right, so it saved that. So 4d6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then
Did Moon? Did you roll for your, as well as Cat, for your?
Yeah,
I put my
I gotta-
rolls in the chat. 19 to hit and 5 damage with a sneak attack.
Discord
Alright.
chat, Josh.
Oh, that's why I
Yes,
missed it.
thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry,
that's-
should I put it in Astral?
Yes, please. That's where I'd look
Alright.
for most of the game chat there.
Perfect. I'm
Oh,
rolling my
that's-
special new dice I got for Valentine's Day from one of my sweeties that have roses in them. So
Ooh.
it's all
oh, that's really
nice.
cool.
Let's see him.
We have advantage for initiative, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
That 13's a 6 since it got higher than a 13.
Nice.
So that's
Ah.
29 damage total I did.
Oh, it's dead.
So, alright, cool. And then the guy next to it takes 6 damage because of the lightning link.
And we've got Gnoll number 3. He 19 to hit, you'd said?
Yeah.
Hits. And 5 piercing damage. Okay. So, and you'd said, how much was that other one, Squall, that he got? 3? 8. 19.
There's a lot going on in the chat right now.
Yeah. As combat should.
And you said to roll initiative with advantage, right?
Correct. So, you guys are gonna have to tell me which one it is, because that chat is clogged.
I did 19 damage to Gnoll number 3.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
Was
did
that
I just say 19?
Was that a hit?
It actually doesn't have, like, a roll. It just says roll damage.
And what is it again? The fireball that you're doing? Again?
Fire bolt.
Bolt. Ha, I do
Yeah.
get those confused sometimes, but
Okay, but yeah. Here, I'll roll to hit. Oh, 4.
you bust down the rest of the door, and the splash damage you can roll, and he'll have half damage.
Okay.
We're
it
gonna
going through.
burn down this house.
Oh, so the damage I rolled was actually 12, because I do 2d10,
Okay.
so half of that would be 6.
2. So he gets blasted by the shrapnel of the door, falls back, and you see inside the shrapnel of the rest of the door kind of litter across the floor with I can't tell. Yeah, you specifically are the only one, it looks like, Moon, who has the right angle, and Sia, a mage on the other side of the door, having their hand up ready to attack. It looks like a dark elf.
Attack the Gnolls.
Yes, it looks like that was the intent. They're right there.
Yeah. In fact, Moon will call out something in the same language the Gnolls were speaking, and then we'll turn to the group and say, "Save the ones in the house." And what Moon yells in the Gnollish language is, "You will not have lunch today if I have anything to say about it."
The one on the ground bleeding, just and doesn't seem to utter anything intelligible, but
Do Imperials ever?
look like we've got them there. I've got combat started. Could everyone correct me on your initiative rolls there?
I'm back. Sorry about that.
You're good.
Cat rolled a 20 on initiative.
I rolled a 17.
Nep rolled an 18.
I got a 23.
Woo, high rolls!
Sweet.
20, 19.
Had a 13.
18 for Nep.
Yeah.
13 for
17. I'm with Frederick at 17.
Okay, Frederick is actually not in this, but I can get that.
I am Frederick at 17.
Thea's at 19.
Okay. Whoa.
Stop playing with your toys and pay attention to the Dungeons and Dragons game right now.
I'm here.
Where did Hamilton go?
This is a necessary thing.
Yes, Lego dragons necessary.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's in the name of the game.
It is. It is.
Oh, you're up there. And you'd said...
Now we just need to have dungeons.
I mean,
That's a lot of Legos.
I kind of got one already.
Trust me, I know some kinky Legos geeks. They would be all about it.
you've got that little rave cave.
Stepping on Legos? That's a whole new
Yeah.
I've seen toys made with Legos inside them for that purpose. Not stepping on, but you get my drift.
Okay.
These are children's toys, sir.
I am
No,
not a
they're-
sir.
They're from ages 4 to 99. They're not just for children. That's the real reason why Betty White left.
When you turn 100, you're done.
You can't play with Legos anymore.
Yeah, Betty was like, no Legos? Fuck that.
ASAP.
So... make sure that I have your rolls right in there, because I know that was a lot coming at me. I got Squall.
Yeah, there's a lot in this lineup.
Yep.
You know, my first battle with y'all, and it's very simple and easy to understand.
There you go. It's kind of a dungeon.
Hey Josh, I've found my way to the group. I don't know
Okay.
if I should roll initiative as well.
Yeah, you're
Oh, yeah.
looking. You're
Alright.
you're just at the top of the stairs there, I would say, and you're looking at your friends readying for battle. But yeah, if you would roll for initiative, please. And...
I would say that's a dungeon.
The 26.
Oh damn!
I just like the skeleton hanging off.
So
the
you get to
cage.
move first.
Can it have like a voice
+8.
line or something?
Oh, why does it say 4?
Because I had to roll it. You said 26.
Yeah, I was gonna say it showed up in D&D Beyond, but for some reason it's not going over to O.
26.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a +8 to my initiative.
Holy
What?
heck!
That's
Is that because you're
Weren't you?
a Genasi? Or
No, it is from my fancy feet.
oh,
Fancy feet.
is
No,
that
it's
like FEET or FEAT? Oh,
FEAT. It's alert is the feat that I took, so you get a +5 bonus to your initiative.
Oh,
and I
I'll be
can't
taking that eventually.
surprised when I'm unconscious.
okay, okay.
That's on my list.
Zeph just appears out of nowhere and is like,
I mean,
"Ta-da!"
fancy feet also sounds like a feature, okay?
Mhm.
From a class or something.
It does. It really does.
Yeah. There's
Sounds like a swashbuckler feature.
there's
I think there is one called that.
no way that anyone else has beaten that, so you're definitely first. But could everyone else make sure? Like I'd said, I've got the initiative started. I think it should be up in your guys' screens. And if your initiative is wrong, please inform me.
I'm 19.
19.
Yeah, Hamilton got a 13, not 20.
Okay.
I'm just rolling a test roll real quick, Josh, to see if it goes through.
Don't make it initiative.
Yeah, my D&D Beyond's being real funky tonight.
Yeah, it didn't go through either. I got a thing like popped up saying that my Beyond 20 updated.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, maybe it's because I didn't click on like the features and traits, but I did that and it's still not going through. So
Sometimes it's definitely finicky. So, what you doing, Zeph? Greeting your friends, I assume, and what? And
yeah,
fucking hell did you do now?
what's going on?
Josh, just real quick. I got a 23 initiative, not 10.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, what you guys saying to Zeph with your free action of speak? That is, by the way, if you did not know, Nip and Moon, the case in this campaign. So, that wasn't her action, and you can respond.
I'm gonna say Baharash and have the javelin returned to me out of the Gnolls back.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna say, "Hi, Zeph."
Yeah, what's happening, guys?
Imperials.
We found some
Literally
dogs.
Don't
right
know
in
what
the
that
middle
means,
of
but
murder.
okay.
Right in the middle of murder. You're just in time.
Perfect.
So, what you doing?
I'm gonna move 45 feet to get right next to Squall. And that'll end my turn because I don't have anything ranged.
And you hear from the other side of the now crushed door a bit of hurried chanting, it sounds like. And
Ooh, plot twist: the
Oh
Gnolls are
God,
the
are
good
these more of
guys.
these fucking cultist bitches?
Did we accidentally kill the good guys? That's what I'm afraid of now.
and a
Do you say that in character, or are you just saying that out of character?
Out of character.
somewhat
Okay.
matched flame bolt that you'd seen from your end, Cat, goes straight towards the remaining Gnoll, who is whimpering on the ground, splashes across their face, and they just die in the ashes.
Kind of feel bad for the situation.
But then it's Squall's
I'm
turn.
really burning now.
Yeah.
And then it's your turn, Squall.
All right. I don't know if I got my javelin back, so let's see here. All right. I'm gonna fly down here. And that'll be all my movement, and I'm gonna inform the group. There's more Gnolls down here, and then I am, with my action, going to use Eldritch Blast on Gnoll 2.
Who seems to be feasting on a corpse of a human that looks to be dressed like the farmer that you're noticing. The earth is more tilled down there. This direction seems to have been a farm of some sort, and these seem to be the remaining farmers that are hung in the tree that it's gnawing at its ankles at. Okay.
Then I'm going to use both beams on Gnoll 2.
Okay.
16 to hit for the first beam.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
That definitely hits.
10
That does not.
for the second beam. Alright, and then 15 damage total for the first beam, and the second beam just whiffs off into the wherever.
And it strikes the feet that it's just above the feet where it's gnawing at, right at about the knee. It takes the feet off of the hanging corpse.
Oh, now I feel bad.
That looks like it was been pretty picked over by a bunch of different carrion, but 15.
With that, that'll end my turn.
I'm back.
Mm-hmm.
And the first beam that struck it hits it dead center and pushes it away from the meal that's being launched in the other direction, basically. So that you did somehow manage to knock the meal out of its mouth, but
Okay.
And from inside comes out 5, 10, 15, 20. A drow that sticks their head around the corner to see the group outside and quickly goes over to the other side. And anyone that knows Elvish, actually Undercommon I think is their preferred, would understand that. Does anyone know Undercommon, first off?
Undercommon, not Elvish.
Correct. Undercommon.
Negative.
No, common, giant, rabbit folk, and Gnollish.
I do not know it as well.
Nope.
I don't either.
So no one.
Yeah, it sounds like a no across the board right now. So you just hear a and then it would be Cat's turn.
Was that directed at us or at the Gnolls?
It seems to come from inside of the house and just was out loud. It was pretty loud, so you assume it's somebody alerting the rest of their party on the other side of the door.
Okay, so from where my character's standing, I can't really see any other enemy that is alive. Like, I don't see any other Gnolls.
Oops. Close the door. Didn't mean to do that. You cannot. Especially not with your small vantage point.
Then I'm just gonna move forward. My full range of motion. Just let me double check. Yeah, it's still 30. So right there.
And you see a caster on the other side where you assume the fireball was from because they're just finished their hand flourish, having released the said fireball, and the wisps of smoke are still around their wrist and hand. And they're standing on a couch of some sort, it looks like.
A couch. Okay. But we don't want to hurt these people, right? We came here to try to help them, so I shouldn't just attack, right?
We hear you in common. Is that?
Yeah, I'm saying
You
this in
speak-
common.
Don't hurt the people in the house.
But you're saying it in chicken common.
Yeah, we don't need any more enemies, I don't think.
So from their side of things, they just see a chicken walk in front of the door.
I'm just gonna try to look really inconspicuous and like peck at the ground, and that's all I'm gonna do for my turn.
And from the same side of the door that it appeared someone came from, the northern side, before they stick their head around at your bagak and see see you pecking at the ground and stick their also the wings of Squall to the south. It looks like they turned their head and they had a crossbow ready, but then looked down at the Gnolls on the ground and peek back behind the door, and there was more
Undercommon?
mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Squall, you're seeing this other Gnoll down here jump up higher into the tree to hold onto a branch and start gnawing at the neck, it looks like, of another corpse, the other corpse next to it. Looking over at its friend that just got attacked and disregarding it completely. And then it's Thea's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna move 30 feet, which is hard to tell on this board.
Yeah, you can kind of see it.
There-ish.
It's probably really hard with your aura, which is gone now, by the way. So everyone is very noticeable.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'll drop that because I'm about to lose concentration anyway. But I'm gonna take a guess and yell in Elvish across the doorway. And it looks like you're under attack. Is everyone okay in there? And I don't know if they respond, but I'm gonna use my bonus action to summon a flame blade. At second level. And go ahead.
You were gonna say and your action, so I'll let you go
yeah,
first.
I'm gonna, I guess, hold my action with that flame blade if something comes near the door to swipe at it. But right now, I don't think Thea can see any other enemies right now.
Okay, and the response you hear from the other side is a heavily accented Elvish, but intelligible, that sounds like they're educated but from another sort of education, and they say, "Why, yes, it appears we were. Are you threatening us now?"
No, we actually saw these Gnolls, and we're here to help.
A high elf helping a dark elf? Who would have ever thought that?
Believe it or not, I've seen Stranger Things.
Good show.
I'm gonna bagawk really loudly right next to her.
Well, I recognize you from the descriptions of my men from before, so I'll hold you at your word. If you stay outside of this house, we won't attack.
I'm gonna say nothing for now, but we'll revisit this.
And you hear some scuffling around as if there are more people inside than just the two that you've seen. Then it's Nep's turn.
Oh, sweet. Think about it. Probably also for. Oh man. Does readying, when you actually ready the action and use the action, does it count as a reaction?
I need a specific
Okay,
scenario.
so like I ready vicious mockery, and then so then
You need
when
you need a scenario for what you're going to what would cause the vicious mockery.
Are you holding it for?
Is that what you're trying
yeah.
to do?
So when if they attack us in, I cast vicious mockery. So once the ready action's been fulfilled,
Yeah.
does that count as the reaction?
That is your held action. So you
Okay.
in holding an
Then
action,
I'd still get reaction then.
if there is if you have a reaction, yes. Like if you have a reaction
Okay.
spell
Then-
or something like that, because that's something different. Because I know there's
Then-
spells that are contingent upon if this happens, then that reaction.
Yeah. I do have one of those spells, but it's just more of a make sure it doesn't take up a reaction if I ready.
Yeah.
So then, I'll ready vicious mockery if a friendly gets hit. I can only see Drow 2, or
Okay.
just the name of Drow 2.
Okay. You were aware that there was a drow on either side of the door at the very least, because they'd poke their head to either
Yes.
side. But then it's Moon's turn. If you were done with yours, Nip.
Yep.
How large is Squall?
5'10"? 5'6"?
I am 5 something. I'm not very
I
tall.
thought you were 5 even.
I might be. Actually, I'm looking at the wrong screen. Let me.
About my size is the point.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, I'm 5 even. 115 pounds.
Just in an attempt to spam the stealth attack, would you believe me trying to hide behind Squall in whatever terrain this is?
If it helps, I can like spread my wings up and try to do that. If that's
Alright.
beneficial at all.
Let's see if the GM will buy it. So as I run, 1, 2, 3, 4, I will yell, spread your wings!
All right, I'm just gonna shoot them on up.
At which point, I run behind one wing, the wing that would be on the right if you were looking at Squall. I disappear behind that wing, and then if you're looking carefully, an arrowhead pokes between your feathers, perhaps uncomfortably close to the actual meat of your wing, sticks out before twanging to go and try to hit Gnoll 2.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll a stealth check on that?
Yes, please.
Okay, you bought it. 14. Do I have advantage on the roll? Or am I attacking from stealth so that I can get sneak attack?
That's what I'm checking to see what their perception is real quick. It's not something I was keeping on tap off the top of my head here. That's generally involved with wisdom, right?
Yeah, perception is wisdom.
Thank you. They don't always show it on the character sheet or on the monster sheets here. So it doesn't. It is a successful sneak. Yes.
Sweet. So am I rolling with advantage to attack with advantage, or am I just rolling and getting my sneak attack?
Sneak attack.
Okay, so my attack is not at advantage.
No.
Okay. Fuck me. Yeah, their AC is higher than 7, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
I tried.
And it thumped into the stump of the. Also, actually, I'll take that back because I explain because normally that's just how it works, and most people end up asking me. But if you ever want to, I'll let you explain however your attacks will go. That's why Squall was letting me know there too. I know you're missing, but if you have a description for how you're missing.
Perfect. You feel free to describe that. It's fine. I was aiming at Null too, just so you know.
Okay. Yep.
Oh!
Did we lose him?
We lost him.
His internet must have cut out.
Yeah.
I disconnected and then I reconnected. I was aiming at Null too. I don't know if you heard.
I did. So, and that's where I was thinking too that you kind of, when you poked out from behind Squall, you kind of misjudged and hit the tree stump or the tree as opposed to the knoll.
Yeah, I was essentially firing blind, so that makes sense.
Then, if you were done with yours,
I guess I didn't quite finish my movement, did I? I have a couple of
if you wanted to
squares of movement. Yeah. So I'm gonna move here. All right, that's it. Because I bonus actions, moved and attacked.
You hear some more scuffling of boots on the inside, and the door closes to the house. Well, there's no door. Never mind. You see a table picked up and moved into place in front of the door is what happens. It just, you hear
I tried to catch one of the drow's eyes and like try to flash some like I'm a friend hand motion, like, you know, thumbs up or something.
Finger guns.
Finger guns.
Yes.
Yeah. Signs of threats with finger guns.
But then it is Hamilton's turn.
I'm gonna move my 30 to there. $35. All right. I will take aim at number 2 there with my blunder.
That hits.
Right. I don't know why it's green.
Do you want to describe how you murder this guy?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh. No, 5's out of range. I was gonna say it has explodes.
Explodes.
It will explode. Don't worry. So did you want to?
No, it's all you.
Oh, okay. So you saunter up just in front of Squall, who lets you pass with their wings back down, I'm guessing, and you take aim at the knoll that he just blasted, and that Moon had just whiffed on, and you obliterate his whole side that Squall had just blasted through. So now there's a good bit of knoll chunks and corpse. One of your pellets must have hit one of the cords that was hanging the corpse, because it lands straight down on top of the knoll corpse now, and they both are laying there not moving.
Tasty.
And a pile of blood and body parts.
And he explodes from the round.
Hell, pile of blood.
Yes. It's coagulated.
That's a
so
good description. That is an effective description right there.
A pile of blood.
Pile of blood. I think I've named my next character. Pile of blood.
Pile of blood.
What happens when you eat Taco Bell?
Were you
Oh,
done
yeah.
with
Oh
your
god.
turn, Hamilton?
Let me tell you.
Let me-
Taco Bell, yes.
Are you done
Taco
with
Bell is weirdly
I don't know,
comforting. And I need
I
it.
don't know about you
Not
weaklings,
vouching
but
for
no,
Taco
me and
Bell.
Taco Bell are BFFs. I'll vouch for Taco Bell all day long. It's one of the
When I was
healthiest fast food restaurants you can eat at.
I swear.
Oh, I'm a vegetarian. I go to Taco Bell all the time. And when I was
Very
in,
vegetarian friendly.
Moon and
when
Nick
I was
should
going
know that
through,
They
there's-
are probably one of the only vegetarian-friendly fast food chains, I guess.
I mean, Burger King has the BK Veggie or the Impossible Burger. Carl's Jr. is my favorite, and they have the Beyond. McDonald's is advertising the McPlant right now.
But I mean,
But I
there's
will have-
more variety with Taco Bell's
Yes.
uh,
Yes.
vegetarian options.
Yeah,
I will
100%.
give them that.
And I will have you know that when I was going through first puberty, my testosterone made me eat like 12 beef soft tacos in one visit. Fuck testosterone, I hated it.
Moon and Nep should know that at least once a session we talk about Taco Bell.
Yeah, we
We like we.
I'll
never
have you
stop
know,
talking
I will
about
be
Taco
coming
Bell.
from Taco Bell every session after every
I want
or
it
before
now.
every session.
I want it now.
See, we should have had Taco Bell, not Wendy's.
No, so
Yeah.
I work at Taco Bell actually.
Oh.
Oh shit!
No. But I mean, it's more of like a. Oh, I'm sorry. Probably in the middle of a mat. But I know, like I work Tuesdays at least, and it's always 11 to 7. Well, this week it was like 12 to 8, and thankfully got out a bit earlier
nice.
than expected. So,
Very nice. Yeah, and
so
I've worked there. I've mentioned that to them too, and I know it's still another point. I feel like we really do need to search for a sponsorship from them. That'd be great.
I mean, fun random,
Here's
fun
Taco Bell.
random D&D streaming fact. Matt Mercer and Mercer Ray have been very open to it that Taco Bell is where they go after filming Critical Role every Thursday.
I knew I liked them.
I don't know. They've just actually gotten really expensive as of late, though. Like as far
I
as
haven't
fast
been
food
for
goes.
forever.
That's everyone.
Like,
though.
I mean, any menu item, like you could pick out, like, oh, I want a number 6. They're gonna be around $10.
I have been
Every
surprised
item.
by how much
Oh, I
how
don't.
much I've been
who,
paying.
you
but
order
still.
meals? Who orders meals at Taco Bell?
I don't.
I
Crunch
hear
Wrap
everybody
Supreme,
order.
though.
Right, you get one of this, one of
Crunch
those, two of them.
Supreme is the optimal. Yeah.
Nah, see, if you can see my screen, you'll see why I can't do crunch wraps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
What?
love me a
Because
good.
of why?
I have dentures.
Dentures.
They're too hard to bite through.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Honestly, the beefy melt burritos, but with potato, those are really good.
Ooh.
And then like I like adding rice to a lot of stuff. I've
Yeah.
been
Yeah.
messing around with the red sauce actually, seeing like what it goes well with, and basically if you add rice and red sauce, it's pretty good. Chalupas with nacho cheese,
Ooh.
and then a sauce.
I want them
Like,
to bring back
I-
nacho fries. That's what I want.
Yes.
March
I
10th.
want.
March
I can.
10th?
March 10th.
Mark your
I
calendar.
was enjoying the Chipotle cheddar chalupa. Like they had a veggie Chipotle cheddar chalupa. I was enjoying that, and then they took it away.
You could still ask for a black bean chalupa,
Okay.
and then say, "Hey, can you add Chipotle sauce on it?" And it's
Okay.
basically the same thing.
Okay.
I want them to bring back the days of the $10 taco pack. When they
Oh,
first
man.
introduced the taco packs, they were $10.
I remember those.
I want a dollar
The
taco.
burrito craving packs are $10. It's 4 or 5 layers and 4 regular tacos.
Okay, I could probably live with that. But I also
Well,
want
I
to
mean-
bring back the the cantina beef taco again.
Oh yeah, we actually fried those shells.
Oh
Mhm,
my god, they were so good.
mhm.
Yeah. The cantina chicken tacos, those are actually pretty good. It's a crispy chicken tender and then I'm sorry.
To leave this session, sign off, and go to Taco Bell.
I'm quitting this campaign, y'all. I am on food stamps, and Taco Bell does not accept food stamps. Okay,
Those
Oh, yeah.
bitches.
right? Burger King does. Subway does.
Oh,
Get on
Taco
it.
Bell is not healthy enough to be food stamp worthy.
No.
Not like Burger King.
Burger King. Oh, Burger King's definitely not healthy enough for that.
I think
Actually-
Burger King is healthier than Taco Bell.
Actually,
No,
speaking-
actually,
no,
Taco Bell is like the healthiest fast food place you can go, I believe.
Yes.
this is
Yes.
true. This is true. But
What?
Burger King just
Cantina bowls, man.
125 artificial ingredients from their menu.
Oh god, their
Holy shit,
business is
really?
gonna fail.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How did they
so-
have 100?
Wait, so they're never gonna be able to sell like 10 chicken nuggets for $1.25 ever again, because those chicken nuggets were obviously made out of sawdust. So
Well,
And-
they're-
and you've
they're
seen what happened to the
Oh,
wood
meat,
prices.
The pink goo, McDonald's chicken
No,
nuggets.
that
I
got
thought they were made out
proven
of kangaroo.
false. No, that got proven false. You want to see a disgusting chicken nugget, and it might. I don't know how it tastes. I don't know anything about it. It just looks off-putting. But the Beyond Chicken Nugget
Oh,
from
yeah.
KFC
I know. I can tell
does
you how
not
they
look
taste.
appealing.
It's
It looks like a deep fried eraser.
it's
It does.
got that
Hmm.
texture to it, but it is got a half decent flavor because the breading and all the seasonings are still there.
Okay.
Oh,
so,
I didn't know
I've had
KFC
the
had a
Impossible
Beyond
Whopper.
option.
Yeah, it's new.
Yeah, it's
within
new.
last
Like,
month.
I've had
I'm
the
gonna have to
Impossible
push-
Whopper and stuff, and that's good. But that Beyond's KFC got
Honestly.
going on. I
I
don't know.
Stuck on.
I
don't
just go
even
to
know how-
KFC for some chicken tenders, and that's maybe the famous bowl.
Famous
but-
bowl. Famous bowl. Oh,
Famous
How
Yeah.
bowl.
does Burger King have
Mac and cheese.
125 ingredients to remove?
Still,
Like, what are
still on that one?
Do you understand
sawdust
how like
filler
chemically
chicken
constructed
nugget.
fast food is nowadays?
Yeah, but
Oh,
like
yeah.
all they serve is like meat and potentially like a piece of lettuce in a bun. Like
Yeah,
That's
so
10,000 artificial ingredients right there.
Those tomatoes, they're not actually tomatoes.
nah.
Well,
They're
I'm
They're
glad,
grown in a lab.
glad everyone
Yeah.
enjoyed
I mean-
our commercial break. Hamilton, are you done with your turn?
With my bonus action, I'll reload my blunderbuss because it's only a single shot, and that'll end me.
Okay. Mime?
Taco Bell and you too.
And my toilet.
Mime?
I've been trying to. I guess I'll move forward. I've been trying to do things, but none of it's registered. I'm just gonna move forward a little bit and chill here.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Okay. And there's some more scuffling from the inside.
Did they close that door?
Yeah, they put a table up against it.
Hmm.
There is no door to close, so they created one out of table.
Oh,
And,
they scared. It's what I'm hearing.
Yes.
The farthest knoll that was Nauman jumps off of its thing, off of the corpse that it's been gnawing at here, and looks your guys' way, cackling still to itself. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and runs straight for you guys, still like with its teeth bared and axe ready.
Perfect.
And then it's Zeth's turn. Back at the top of the turn order.
Okay. I'm gonna use my movement to get like, I think it's 45. Yeah. So right here, and then, I'm actually going to use a key point to dash over to Knoll 5. And then I am going to hit him with my Radiant Staff. a 13 to hit.
That does not hit.
Damn it. Okay, and then for my second attack, I'm going to hit him with my other staff. Which for some reason is not rolling. Oh. I'm just gonna roll in person.
Okay. More power to you.
So that is a 15 to hit.
That just hits.
Okay. See if... Nope, that won't roll either. So that's 18 damage from that. 18 bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am actually going to expend 3 of its charges to do the extra. It's you can expend up to 3 of its charges. For each charge you expend, it takes an additional 1d6.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 7 extra damage.
Is that for the... Which staff is that? Oh,
The
was it the...
stone brittle.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's what I thought you might be using. Wasn't 100%. But that would be a death kill. But as soon as you'd run up to it, it basically it readied an action and bit out at you as you were attacking it. That was a 13 to hit.
That just hits.
That is 6 piercing damage. And then as it's dying, it's got this weird thing. When it can make a melee attack when it's dying. So it was a 17 to hit for that second bite that it's trying. So it like bit at your shoulder and then bit just at your arm, trying to stop it from coming in. And it's got you in a bit of a the one that had just missed. He'd actually been able to bite onto, and then you hit him and kill him. That's what I would guess is how that would play out.
Okay.
So you've got an unconscious Gnoll. You just thunk on the top of the head. That's looks to be brained, actually, not unconscious. Latched onto your arm right now.
You have dented that Gnoll's skull.
And then were you
And
doing
then-
anything else?
So, I used the key point to do my Step of the Wind,
Okay.
which means I can take the disengage or dash action as a bonus action. Could I then, like, because I only moved 15 feet over to him, could I then use my additional movement, like another 15 to move over to Gnoll 4?
Roll a Dex save for me.
Ooh, okay. The 13.
You're grappled currently with that. It when you bonked it on its head, it seems to have seized up, and if you were moving, you would be moving at
like
half.
lockjawed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe half speed if you can even strength carry it, because it's pretty heavy. It's about your own weight probably, if not more.
I mean, do you want me to roll a strength to see? Because
I was thinking that Dex was to if you could like pull your arm away before it lockjawed, basically is what I was thinking. but currently it is. You've got an anchor of a gnoll on you.
Yep. But I meant, like, do you want me to roll a strength to see if I could move any further with it attached to me, just to drag it along?
Sure.
Okay. That's an 11.
You were able to move 5 feet.
Okay. So, like there. I'll take it. That'll end my turn.
Okay. With the gnoll just latched onto your arm. And
Yep.
then from the
Dragging the gnoll.
It's fine, guys. Everything's fine.
This is fine.
Oh,
and
you got a dog?
It loves her.
from the inside of the cabin, you hear the same voice before talking, presumably to you, Thea. How's it going out there?
We're still under attack, and you guys are just holed up in there.
Okay, we'll hold position. Squall
So helpful.
All right.
Squall.
Let's see here. I am...
Cat, you're on deck, by the way.
35. Alright, I'm gonna move down here with 35 feet. And I am just gonna throw my javelin into knoll number 4. Six
Oink.
to hit.
That does not.
Alright, do I throw it regardless?
You do. I
Okay.
mean, that was your intent, so yes.
Yeah, alright, then I'm just gonna, like, sigh and just be like, Baharash, and then have the javelin returned to me.
Okay.
And, nope, that's it. That's the end of my turn.
So it hits the tree trunk, and you see it dissipate into the trunk and comes back to your hand.
Yep.
Here's some more scuffling from inside, and then it's your turn, Cat.
Alright, so I'm gonna... Whoops. I'm going to move towards all the commotion over here.
Thea, you're on deck, by the way. Okay.
Those are trees right there that I can see.
Mm-hmm. Very dead trees, but trees. Stand at a good 25 feet.
Is Zeph, like, right up against that tree, or is she in the tree with that gnoll?
She is leaning up against it after dragging that gnoll 5 feet. I'm assuming.
Yep.
10, 15, 20, 25. And you said those trees are really dead?
Very dead.
I am just gonna cast Firebolt on this tree right here.
Okay. And that gnoll is up in that tree, yes.
Alright, yep. I'm gonna try to set that tree on fire. Because it says you hurl a bolt of flame. Any flammable object hit by the spell ignites. Do you want me to roll a 20?
Yes. With your spell.
Oh, yep. Forgot about that.
Modifier.
That's because I'm looking at the wrong thing. Oh. Oh, so it's that plus 8.
That hits.
Yes. Do I need to roll damage for the tree, or does it just catch on fire?
If you would roll damage, that would be great.
Okay.
Anarchy.
9.
Okay. Yeah, that works for now. I was looking for a tree that
Perfect.
was on fire, but
That looks great.
and you hear "Yipe!" from the gnoll who got as the flames start spreading across it. It starts licking up its side, and it's running away from the fire, basically, or as much as it can on one of the branches that it's holding on to.
Oh, we're just burning dogs now. Okay.
Better
Mean
than
dog.
they deserve.
I mean, it makes sense for the chicken.
Yeah, they're gonna eat me.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it was the rabbit person who said it was better than they deserve. So
Yeah, I think they'd try to eat the rabbit too.
And it actually then jumps out of the tree, lands, and starts running away. Seeing its friends
That's right.
discapacitated,
You know,
so it gets
about
to hear.
half of this group is animals or part animal.
Ike is part animal.
Yeah. This is true.
And then it is Thea's turn.
Seen that horse cock.
Oh god, I forgot what I was writing down.
what was that?
Nay.
That was
Good stuff.
priorities.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to take my turn now?
I guess you can just stand there dumbly if you want. I mean, that's technically a turn.
No. Well, first I'm gonna be like, Cat, what the fuck? There's one tree in this whole field, and you burned it to the ground, dude. Now you're gonna pretend like you don't speak English. Okay.
I had to get the enemy, and I couldn't shoot him safely, so I just shot the tree.
And I don't even have any water spells equipped because. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna walk 30 feet with my flame blade in my hand. I'm gonna lean against this table. Do I feel any give?
It's a
Or
trough.
is that what's blocking the door?
Oh, you're not standing in front of the door, so that's why I was a little confused.
Oh, that's my intention. I couldn't find it. Okay. Is the door solid? Like, if I lean against it, does it move at all?
You're seeing 4 legs poking out towards you. It's pretty much blocking the entire thing, but it does feel like somebody is standing up against it on the other side, basically. Like there's weight on the table, if that's what you're referencing.
Yeah. And the only alive enemy that I know of is Gnoll 4 that's running away, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well then I think we got this. And I'm just gonna lean against the table and cross my arms. I still have my flame blade out because it lasts for 10 minutes. So I guess I'll hold my action if anyone becomes hostile towards any of us, but I'm not gonna catch Gnoll 4, and right now I'm kind of pissed that the Drows aren't doing anything. So I'm gonna wait this out.
You do hear from the other side, but it was more of like it seemed like they were saying the tone of like, what? Who's on the other side of this, you know? And
Yeah, in Elvish.
no, Undercommons. It was not intelligible.
Okay.
Then it's Nep's turn technically, and Moon, you're on deck.
Okay. Is it possible? Thea, are you trying to push the table in?
Are you asking me in character or out of character? Because I was trying to do
Out
it.
of character.
Okay, yeah. I was trying to be subtle, but I was trying to test to see what they are doing.
Okay. I didn't know if you wanted my assistance or some help with pushing it.
Yeah, I don't want to anger them, but also like I feel like we just helped them out, and if they're gonna be dicks about it, then I might give them a hard time, but we'll see what it comes to.
Okay. And then the only Gnoll is Gnoll 4 left, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Running away that we see.
Yeah.
Who else? Who all knows Elvish?
I do. Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Thea.
Okay. Are we trying to negotiate with them or barge?
Actually,
Yeah, I think they have no reason to not.
both of you roll a history for me. I was going to have you roll a history regardless, Thea, for something that I forget. Yeah.
Who's both?
Yeah, who's both like?
Hamilton and Thea.
Okay.
What is Mime laughing at?
Me.
You're doing great.
What'd you do? Did I miss it?
I just forgot what you guys were rolling for. Like, there was one thing that I know that I was going to reveal with this, at least if you got something. But this is kind of like your memory check to see if you're remembering something. But you guys are remembering that you'd negotiated with probably these particular drow before, just after killing the cultists who they'd helped you kill as well, and they'd said specifically stay away from their area.
Yeah, but now we've helped defend their house. I feel like things have changed.
We're like bros.
To be fair, they even mentioned that when you talked to them.
Yeah, I mean, I Cassidy and Thea both remember that. I just feel like now that we've protected their livelihood, I feel differently
How tall
about
is
it.
the house?
The peak stands at about 35 feet.
35. I don't think we can climb that.
I know one person that can.
Climb, not fly.
Tomato, tomato.
I mean, to be fair, Moon might be able to.
Yeah, Moonbay's pretty, has a +4 in acrobatics.
I mean,
what you doing
Depending
now?
on what that roll would be.
I can add a D8 to a high jump, but other than that, I don't think I can go 35 feet up.
We had
I mean, I can jump 20 feet in any direction without spending movement twice a long rest.
It's more of, are we trying to break into this place, or?
Well, are we still in combat?
We are.
Yes, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, Moon is waiting for your turn.
Yeah, Moon, you're up next, but Nep, you're kind of standing there,
All
looking
right,
back and forth
2,
between everybody.
3, 4. I'm just trying to. Fine. Oh man. Yeah, I'll just. Already vicious mockery in case they open the door angry and hostile.
Yeah, with
Sweet.
your 21, by the way, Thea, you also remember a time Cat caught an entire forest on fire. Moon, it's your turn. That was the thing I was trying to remember.
My bad.
Cat, I'm gonna get you.
Gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4. For flavor's sake, Moon is going to vault up on Zeph's shoulder or arm. Totally taking that liberty, not asking permission. Slice off the gnoll, I guess, at the snout, so that Zeph is no longer dragging the gnoll, and then perform a series of acrobatic flips using the branches of the tree to continue the movement. 5, 6. And when Moon lands on one knee, crouching in the grass, Ko has Kor short bow ready with another arrow, and the scimitar landing in the grass beside Ko, and will fire at Gnoll 4.
Epic. Roll the acrobatics and just
Oh no!
to hit.
No.
Do I automatically get sneak attack, or should I use a bonus action to try to stealth?
For the gnoll,
yeah,
that's running away. I was actually referring to the gnoll that you'd hit just before that on Zeph. So the
dead one?
The acrobatics was to see if you hit.
Oh yeah. No, I got that. Sorry, I was jumping ahead.
You're all right. Yeah, and then the that's I kind of threw the lingo all together there too, because to hit would be, you would be getting a sneak on that one that's running away, because it's, or an advantage actually. It's more so that rather than.
All right,
sneak.
perfect. You answered my question about Null 4.
Yep.
16 to acro hit, Null 5.
And you slice just as you had planned and land gracefully on the ground. And what was it to hit? Sorry.
That was for the acrobatics for Null 5. I haven't done the 2 hit yet.
Oh, okay.
So I fire the arrow before the scimitar hits the ground. Thank all the gods for advantage. Thank all the gods for advantage. That's a 23.
Oh yeah, that hits.
And I have sneak attack since I attack with advantage. So that's pitiful on the first one. 7 total damage.
That's a death if you want to describe it.
So I land. The scimitar is dropping. I draw the arrow. It's knocked next to my head. I whisper to the arrow in Gnoll. In Gnollish, tell it I hope the shadow cat becomes amused by it in the dimming dreams. Fire, and the arrow slices through the grass, probably cutting off a few heads of the grass, before finally erupting from the throat of the Gnoll, which just falls face first into the ground, bleeding its filthy blood into the soil.
Leaving no more cackles or laughs to be had. Then you guys are out of combat.
All right. I'm against the door. I just saw all of that madness go down. I haven't lifted a finger yet. Great. Having a great time. In Elvish. All right, the coast is clear. I know what we agreed on, but I feel like we scratched your back. You guys want to come out here and talk now?
As wonderful as that sounds, we actually cannot in the daylight.
Oh.
Dun, dun,
That is
dun.
true. Yeah.
Then let us in.
I don't want to invite ourselves in, but we're gonna carry on through the lava to this castle on the other side.
Ah. There is a path underground which you could take to the castle to avoid said lava.
Oh yeah? Which direction?
To the
You point us in the direction, and you'll never have to hear from us or see us again.
to the to the
Allegedly.
Don't pump that.
to the east, actually, and you will need our passphrase though to make it past our Drider guards that are standing at the ready to protect our retreat.
Are you gonna give us that, or do we gotta?
Oh, are you ready for it?
Yes.
It's in Undercommon, so you're going to have to listen closely.
You can't translate for us?
Oh, it has no translation.
They're also speaking in Elvish right now.
It's like the word Schadenfreude. There is no translation. It's just Schadenfreude.
And
Okay, everyone that's here with me, listen right now. Listen, remember this word.
Listen, Linda.
Correct.
so, anyone past about the edge of the house, about the 5-foot edge of the house, would be rolling with disadvantage, by the way, to hear this perception-wise. And it's...
Can you spell that?
For notes, obviously.
Yes.
I spelled it Hashney. Ashley.
Yeah, I would have spelled it Haqshnehh.
Where'd the Q come from?
To the left.
He was silent.
The silent Q, yeah.
Your guess is as good as mine. As our written language is Elvish, hence we have to learn that. For Undercommon there is no written.
Okay, all we have to do is speak that word and we're fine.
Yes, you must speak it down into the void of the hole.
Speak
Before
it
entering.
into the hole.
We're going in the hole. That the hole is the way underneath the lava.
Correct. You have understood.
Does anything live in the hole?
Does anything live in the hole?
Besides our Drider kin, they have a horde of Schniffel that are a gnome slave to us. An Underdark gnome sort.
A horde of what?
Sniffles.
Sniffles. And
Okay.
do I know what did he say drivel?
Drider.
Drider. Do I know what that is?
Yes. That is the spider you'd seen before.
I was about to say, does Squall know what that is?
I'm not sure.
Squall knows all too well.
I know everything. I'm actually an elder god in a chicken suit.
So the password is to get past the Dreidel. We won't have to fight them.
Dreidel.
Correct.
We need you out of spiders.
Okay. All right. This has been a pleasant business deal. I think this is probably the last you'll be seeing of us.
Let us hope.
Alleged.
Also, your tree's on fire, and then I walk away.
Wonderful.
Unrelated.
Obviously the good campaign, I can tell.
I'm gonna begawk. And after I hear her say that, maybe I am. Yep. And I'm gonna wander over to this tree that's ablaze, and I'm gonna cast Control Flames. And I'm going to extinguish the flame.
And the embers sizzle onto it, but it seems the flame is stopped around the base of the tree. And most of the tree is kind of cinders and ash, and as you extinguish it, a couple of the branches even to the ground. With the corpse that was hanging on it charred to nothing as well.
Okay. Before I walk away, I'm gonna walk over and cast plant growth on the tree. Then I'm gonna walk away.
And as you're walking away, you see buds appearing on the tree.
I think we should probably get some distance from this house before we convene if we're gonna chat or something.
Yep, sounds good.
Yeah, I guess I was the only one talking to them, but yeah, they still don't seem super friendly on us, a little cautious, so let's just head out of here.
As you say that, Boone walks back holding the blood-dripping arrow that Ko has just fetched out of that other... No. Looking quite brutal.
Nice. How tall is Moon?
5'1". Not count. We determined that it was 5'1", not counting the ears. The ears probably add another foot.
Are they legitimate rabbit ears?
Yeah, and they're relaxed now. Like the Gnolls are dead, so those ears are totally floppy and loose, lop ears. But yeah, legit white bunny ears. I don't think the tattoos extend up there, but probably a swirl or two in the pink or purple or electric teal dye.
Okay. Yeah, hats off, but Thea probably trusts both Moon and Nep, actually, without even meeting them. Probably because they have some animal quality to them, so I'm not really fazed. You're fine. You're good.
Sweet.
Josh, did you see my message in Astral?
Roll a medicine check.
Medicine.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Ah.
Oh shit, that's a 19.
Nice. So you successfully extract each of actually what was left was the top of the snout and the bottom of the snout, but they'd been severed just before that, so they were in separate pieces, and you were able to remove the top and the bottom with the puncture wound still in your arm.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna like slip those in my bag and just kind of walk on back to the group.
More body
Don't mind
parts.
me, just collecting more.
Oh, you collect teeth.
So then that would be what, 4 total teeth?
Oh no, that's like
I just meant like the canines.
that's like 8 total teeth, 4 on each side.
Oh,
Oh, the
okay.
canines. Yes, 4 total canines, if you're keeping those specifically. But
You tried to make a necklace.
it was like just its nose of the snout, if that makes any sense to you. And so the back of the jaws, where it hinged together, is not there.
You know, I just wanted the teeth. I mean,
Okay.
Where are you putting them?
in my bag.
Okay.
With, you know, the rest of the...
How,
The body parts.
how are you
yeah.
extracting the teeth?
With your teeth.
No.
Yeah.
God, that's... No.
This looks like she's making out with a dead gnoll.
Gonna gnaw on the
Hey,
knoll.
you're the judge? The Zeph on the grassy knoll.
I'm gonna use... I'm gonna try and use my, like, cutlery from my mess kit. I feel like a spoon would probably work good for that.
Make a little gnoll charcuterie.
You're gonna put a spoon into your open wound? Excuse me while I leave.
Oh, like they're still in my... They're all 4 are in my arm?
No, you'd removed them successfully from your arm. You're currently taking the top and the bottom and using an implement to try and remove the canines, if I understand correctly, and are going to need to roll. It would be related to, for sure. So for now, if you wanted to create a crafting skill, just crafting, general
Body snatcher
yeah
skill.
But it would definitely be related to, I would say, your wisdom, because that is where some of the other
Now I really want
crafty
proficiency
pieces
in the skill Grizzly Dentistry.
Yes.
you can create any skill you want. Cat has lay an egg skill right now.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, go lay an egg.
Wait, has it been 24 hours?
It
Oh,
has,
snap.
yeah.
The menstruation has begun.
So you want me to roll this now, Josh?
Yes. And it would just be your general wisdom bonus for the first time.
Yeah. Oh, that's an 11.
You're able to get 3 out of the 4 of the canines with
Okay.
a spoon. So pretty good.
Like I said, I'm just gonna tuck them in next to the other parts.
And
So this bag
just-
has to be making like a nice moist,
Yeah.
gooey.
How
Pretty
how
gross.
long has it been since we
How
fought
bad
the
does
zombie
Zeph
ogres.
smell?
That was like months.
Oh.
Zeph is a walking like
Necrosis
I'm
factory.
just gonna like, as I'm walking, I'm just gonna stop like right here, and I'm
Next
just
to
gonna
Nip.
like kind of look down
Next
at
to
my
bag.
hip, and like kind of open up just a little bit, just open up the pouch on my hip with the zombie ogre heart in it, because I'm just curious to see if it's still good. Because I figured,
Zombie
I mean,
ogre heart?
it's like zombie parts, so like, I mean,
I feel like I saw them at the Coliseum a while back. Zombie ogre heart.
It all needless to say, seems to be kept in relatively the same state you would have grabbed it. So still,
acquired it.
yeah,
in.
yeah, still very rank and gross and oozing black, but does not seem to have decayed past that.
Okay. I imagine I have like black just goo just constantly like seeping from this pouch on my hip.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just gonna like kind of like close it and be like nice and just walk away.
Nep, you're the only one to have caught that, but
Moon, to answer your question in Discord, I am a monk.
Do I catch a whiff of this ogre heart?
you do. It is pretty rank to your nostrils. It is smelling that of death and decay and something wrong, actually.
I'm going to stay a solid at least 6 foot distance between Zeph, knowing this now.
I'm gonna walk up to Thea and I'm gonna like open my backpack and like show her the teeth and be like, I got more to add to my collection.
Dude, what is that smell? That is not natural.
It's the dick and the heart.
It's the dick.
Those two should not be touching each other.
The dick in the heart.
Yes. What else would it be?
I don't even have a spell that can fix this. I can't even help you.
We need to find like, I don't know. I figure we're like trying to find hell, so I figured like somebody would probably pay good money for these parts down there.
Do you think they'll still pay money for it if they're decayed, or do you think it doesn't matter?
No.
Question, I don't know.
I'm gonna get like really excited and be like, no, it's okay, and I'm just gonna pull the like pouch with the heart in it, like off my hip and open it and be like, look, it's still in decent condition.
Is
Can
the
I
dick
make
still affected with rigor mortis?
Can I make a medicine check to see if it's still in good, if it's okay,
Yeah.
good condition, like she said?
There's no way they're in good condition.
No.
No, it's fine.
No.
Everything's fine.
17.
You didn't put preserving salts or anything on them.
So, to your
I'm just gonna-
eyes, even as you're holding your nose and leaning in closer to look at it, you can tell that it's pretty much in both the dick and the heart are in the same condition she'd harvested them.
So
What?
Okay.
What
They have,
condition?
like,
They
some
haven't
sort
gotten
of-
worse, is what he's saying.
Yeah, they have some sort of like necrotic magic on them, remember?
Okay, I'm gonna open my bag,
Oh.
and according to D&D Beyond, I have magic cherry blossoms in there.
Oh, you
So
do?
does my bag smell good?
Your bag smells wonderful, like a fresh spring day.
I'm gonna pick one of the cherry
Okay,
blossoms.
but which bag is more overpowering? The
Definitely Zeph's.
Yeah, but I'm gonna take some of the cherry blossoms and try and give them to her for her bag, so that it's like a deodorizer.
I'm gonna
Deodorizer.
like just gently like place one on top, like in the pouch with the heart, and like seal it up, and then I'm gonna place. I don't know how many you're giving me.
I don't even know how many I have, and I don't know what they are.
You
or
took
where
like
they're
a
from.
handful of them off of the dryad trees next to the
Mountain monk, because I have
The
some too.
hermit.
mhm.
The hermit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you a couple.
As
Okay,
I'm watching this, I want to say this is not going to help. That's not going to help that stench at all.
And as you're watching and she places it in her sack, the blossoms seem to kind of
With
Wither and die instantly.
Oh,
No!
slap up against the side of it, and as they look to be withering and dying, instead they seem to meld into it and change that portion of the heart's color to a more vibrant and less stinky.
okay. Oh, I was gonna say, is this just like spraying on Axe, or is it like?
Oh god.
Yeah, this is gonna be
Or is
great.
it
I'm gonna
just like-
grab the dick out of my bag and I'm gonna
Whoa.
lay it on the ground, and
Oh,
I'm
no.
just going to like take the other cherry blossom that I have and just like kind of
Stroke
Right in the
the
peel.
dick.
sprinkle the petals like all along it.
Oh, okay.
Before you do that, you lay the dick on the ground, and it instantly turns the grass brown, and like everything in a couple inch radius of
It
it just
also-
dies.
For Nep and Hamilton, because you guys weren't there with the zombie ogres, what you would see too is me pulling a pretty funky looking dick out of my bag. It changing from my bag into like in my hand, it becomes a like quarterstaff size. And then when I set it on the ground, I can't remember how big it was. originally.
It's a when it's not a quarterstaff, it looks like a very grotesque brown dripping log of bologna.
Okay, so I'm just seeing a mushroom pulled out, and it was like, that smells.
I just
Oh.
want to say that part of the inspiration for me playing a rabbit folk barbarian is that I used to live on an illegal urban farm in West Oakland with rabbits, and rabbits are fucking assholes and cruel and mean, and one of them had a dick that was hanging on by a thread because two of the rabbits had gotten into a fight, and the other rabbit had damn near torn it off.
Oh my god!
Ooh.
So, her pulling this
Moon
thing out,
is unfazed. Moon is unfazed.
Oh.
her pulling that out, Kat is just gonna jump up onto Mime's back and like scramble into her backpack and hide.
Dia's also unfazed because I've
Can I,
seen
like,
it so
roll the
many
puke?
times.
Yeah, I mean, I was
Constitution
using it
saving.
as a main weapon for a little while.
As you should.
Wait, was I present for this?
Yeah, because it was before I got. It was my secondary quarterstaff before I pulled the metal one out of the chest of desires.
Okay, so I wouldn't be faced by this. I'm
Roll,
gonna say I'm just hiding from the smell.
roll your crafting, by the way, with that.
I'm just
And
gonna
it would
vomit and walk away.
It'd go up a point now to specifically it.
Okay.
Squall has an owl pellet.
15.
So you
Yeah,
you sprinkle it on in an area, but then realize that's not covering it. So you proceed to stroking, and it seems to become harder than it was.
So
But
you pulled the penis out of the bag and then you proceeded to stroking. Yeah, I've been to those parties.
And then it turned to the size of a quarterstaff?
I've been to
No.
those parties. Yeah.
No. Okay, so we have out of character, like we have rings of resizing,
Oh,
and
okay.
so
it's a cock ring.
it was when I acquired the zombie ogre dick, I was using it as a quarterstaff, and then with the ring of resizing, I can put it in my bag. But because of the ring of resizing, once I set it on the ground, it goes back to its normal size.
Okay, so what's the normal size?
That.
A brown
That
dripping
big.
log of bologna.
I don't know. A log of bologna. It's probably about 3
How
feet
long
long.
Yeah, it's
Three-
probably.
Yeah, but it is an
Okay,
ogre
but
dick,
how do you
so
hit things with this? Because wouldn't it be all floppy?
That's
Trust
not
me,
true.
you
Smack
can
anyone
hit
with a
with
fish?
floppy heavy things. Trust
Common
me.
misconception.
No, we determined because it was like necromancy, and also because it's like a zombie and like rigor mortis, it would just be
Stiffed up?
stiffed up.
That's not how rigor mortis works.
Except for I'm pretty sure it's just muscles stiffing up.
That's
And
what I'm saying.
dicks aren't muscles.
Are there not muscles in a dick?
Nope. It's just.
No, it's all blood
I
vessels.
don't know. I don't
That's
have
it.
one.
It's a big
That makes
blood
sense.
bag.
We're lacking this anatomy.
But
Capillaries!
Capillaries.
I will also, so one of my autistic things is I like make abbreviations and acronyms out of things, and like I'm really kind of obsessed with that kind of stuff. And I just realized that zombie ogre dick acronymizes to General Zod, which gives me a whole new view of Superman.
She pulled out the sod.
But yeah. So
Ugh.
it smells slightly less worse.
The
But
fuck was that?
Somebody getting ill over the Zod.
Oh.
I just give Zeph a thumbs up.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, nice, thanks, and I'm gonna pick it up and put it back in my backpack.
Teamwork. Teamwork.
I am-
Okay.
Nep is
Does it
Oh,
make
hell
like a
no.
nice...
note of what's in your bag now.
So if you're like trying to actively look in my bag and like take note, I can
Huh.
read you off all of everything that's in there.
No, it's just I know there's a rotten or stank rotten zombie heart and
Yeah, so the heart
A little
I keep in like a hobo sack type deal on my hip, and then the dick is in my backpack. Because even with the ring of
in my
resizing, the
backpack.
heart wouldn't get small enough to put in my backpack with everything else that's in there. I also have another pouch that's hanging off my backpack that is fairly round and hard, that has a stone golem head in it.
Giggity.
oh, you don't need to tell me anything. It's just more of like straying away from Zeph, scaring me.
I'm assuming you
Say he's
excitedly
rock hard.
told him all of that too.
Yeah. I'm also going to pull out what would look like a small barrel from my bag and set it on the ground so that it gets big, and I'm gonna fill my water skin up with the mead that I took from Pop Dart.
Did that deal go through? I forgot about that. I couldn't
Yep.
remember what he.
Yeah, I bought it for I think like 6 gold or some shit.
Oh yeah.
What is the pink bar under Nep's?
Nothing.
Yeah, what is that?
HP?
If you go to your character sheet in Astral, you can get rid of it.
Oh, that's
Okay.
not a stat that he has.
Yeah.
I mean, considering the topic we were just discussing,
Huh.
I would beware of asking about pink bars underneath people.
No.
I'm also gonna ask Thea if she wants any of this mead.
Yeah. I have not said no to mead yet. Now it's not the time to start.
Well,
Agreed.
I missed your Constitution saving throw looking in chat because I was actually.
I rolled a 6.
I seen that. So while Zeph was putting the dick back in there, you caught a whiff of the death and decay, only ever so slightly covered by the floral scents before the floral takes over and empty your stomach on the ground.
Yep. I got a little green pile there.
And then Josh, once I'm done filling up my water skin and once Thea takes some mead, I'm gonna put the barrel back into my backpack and take a swig from my water skin.
Craig had enough and just peaced out.
He did.
Craig's like,
Like,
no
for
more
this
talking about shit.
conversation.
He's like, I'm done. I'm done.
Failed to join.
Hey, Zeph, is your arm okay? Do you need something for that?
Down and be like, oh, I mean, no, I'll be fine.
Did you see the damage
Okay.
for that?
Next time you get bit, we'll heal.
Moon just holds out a core herbalism kit in your direction, opened up, so that you have stuff if you want it.
I'm good. It was only 7
Just a
days.
flesh wound.
Tis a flesh wound. Tis just a scratch.
Josh, I rolled a 10 on my constitution for drinking my water skin.
I know I should always have
drink
that
it.
tab up whenever we're playing, but
Okay.
I would
So,
say that
if
you're
everyone
buzzed
is-
probably, but go ahead.
While we're drinking that, I'm just gonna be like, they basically said that we could go underneath the lava if we go in the dark, scary pit, but they also gave us that password, so like maybe it's a little less scary now. How do we feel about that?
Let's go.
We still have the problem of getting into the pit because if we remember correctly, it's a straight drop.
Mm-hmm.
Am I the only one with
Oh.
rope?
I mean, pretty sure it's more than 50 feet.
We could go back to the flying idea too.
We could.
I will say if this going under the lava is in a tunnel or cave of any kind, I'm not doing it. I will fly my happy feathery ass over there and wait for you.
I can fly with you. We can buddy system it.
I'm down for that.
I mean, yeah, we could still, if we wanted to go back to the original plan and just fly everybody over the lava.
Out of character. My strength modifier is 0, so if you were expecting a miracle, you will be sadly mistaken and will most likely have to roll another character. So
I can
I
turn
mean-
into
So
a
characters
giant.
that in
eagle.
character. You're confused.
I could probably, I know I can carry at least one person at a time. Most likely.
I'm okay going through the tunnel because it's just gnomes and driders down there. So
Do we want to split the
They
party?
say.
Good
So it's
drink.
always a good idea.
That's what they say. Yeah.
well, out of character. If the flyers fly over, that really shouldn't take any time. So it like in the idea of splitting the party, like Josh could just focus on anybody willing to go in the tunnel, because the flyers can just like boop right over there and just be waiting.
In theory.
In theory,
Allegedly.
as long as there's no like lava tornadoes or anything we gotta dodge.
Giving
Don't
me
say
ideas
things
now.
like that around the DM.
Sounds like a fun time. Lava tornado.
Mm. Forget you heard
all
that,
the living lava just spit at you.
right?
So I just have, like, I don't know, I'm hesitant about splitting because we don't know actually what's down in that pit.
Do we know
But,
anything
like, do
about
we-
what's anywhere?
Well, it's more of trying to relieve pressure off the flyers, so then we're not.
No, I don't do caves. If I
Yeah,
can't
that
fly,
makes
I
sense.
don't
You're-
do it. Yeah, I don't. That's
You're a winged
Yeah.
It
individual.
either, but I will do it if everyone else is doing it. But also I don't think it's a good idea for only Squall to go off on his own. You know what I mean?
Hey, I took care of the red dragon thing.
It's
just some
nothing
lava.
against you. I don't think anyone in this party should go off on their own.
That's fair.
Speaking of which, where's Mime and Cat?
Are they
Are
still
they
down
already
by
at that
the,
hole?
Oh yeah.
I think they're still down by the drowse.
I've just been listening and looking at my character sheet.
That's fine. We got Torques for that reason.
Yeah, I
No,
didn't
it's fine,
realize
I just-
everybody ran.
More so making sure you guys weren't like.
What was that, Mime?
I didn't realize everybody ran away. So are we really going down the hole?
I mean,
Lucky
we
go
could.
down the hole.
I could still try to fly us because I think I said I could fly up to 5 people.
You're a
Who?
chicken. How is that
Who?
physically possible?
Magic.
With the
Oh,
power of
Into a giant
friendship.
eagle.
With the
It works
power
in
of none of
anime.
your business.
I guess.
I can get dragon wings.
Okay, so who is all able to fly themselves? And where?
Me,
I
Sia,
I-
and Squall.
I can't. If there's a possibility to ride a chicken, I can't fly.
Well,
You
you're being
would be
difficult.
riding the chicken.
He's
Does anybody
supposed to
know
ride
in
the cock.
large? Can't chickens fly?
They can't.
Wait. Oh.
They can kind of
I
glide.
can't cast the spell on you and wild shape at the same time, so.
The moon can't fly, so
I also, if somebody wants to like, if somebody has a good like strength, maybe I guess, and feels confident in their ability to like push off the rocks hard enough to get enough momentum to get over to the other side of the lava, I can cast levitate on somebody.
That sounds more sketchy than me
Yeah.
trying to pick someone up and fly them over.
Because I also don't. Well, actually, what if I cast levitate on somebody and then you just fly up and just push them?
How high do they?
I mean, if they're weightless,
I'm not familiar enough with that spell.
yeah. If you would,
So,
how high?
levitate is one creature or loose object of your choice that you can see within range, rises vertically up to 20 feet and remains suspended there for the duration.
20 feet?
The spell can levitate a target that weighs up to 500 pounds. The target can move only by pushing or pulling against a fixed object or surface within reach, which allows it to move as if it were climbing.
How long does
I
it
can
last?
change the target 10 minutes.
ooh, that's how wide is this river of lava?
About 200 feet.
So
And
we're
that's
talking-
nothing.
Yeah, that's like 3/4 of a football field.
Yeah, because then at that point, even if Squall does have a 0 strength, you could still just like whee push us, and that way you can
Yeah.
stop us where we need to stop, and we just don't go off into oblivion.
No,
Everyone think about what you want your new characters to be while we
yeah,
do
right.
this.
I
Because
can also change the target's altitude by up to 20 feet in either direction
so they can
for
go,
the duration of the spell.
but they can only vertically go 20 feet.
Off the bat, but if there's like a part where they would need to go 40 feet, I could move them another 20 feet into the air.
Okay, yeah, because I was about to say like dangling 20 feet above lava. That's got to get hot. Like,
Oh yeah, wasn't even thinking about that. There was also the fear aspect of like, I'm only 20 feet above this. I might fall.
yeah.
Cook person does not smell good.
No, and I'd imagine lava is treated like water is in old video games, where you go into them and you just die.
Yeah, but I mean, if Cat can make 5 people fly. 1, 2, 3. I don't think we would need that because.
Because I also would not have to cast it on myself, because I could just technically like ride along with Mime.
Yeah.
I was saying, how many
So-
times can you cast it?
I have quite a few spell slots.
Is it concentration?
How long does it last?
Oh shit, it is concentration. Fuck. It lasts 10 minutes and you can move 60 feet for the duration. Like, that's your movement speed.
What's your range?
I have to touch you, but then when it is when it's at higher levels, you can cast the spell using 4th level or higher. You can target one additional creature for each higher spell slot.
Okay, so this is probably going to turn into, like a farmer with a sheep, a coyote, and a fox. Or a sheepdog fox, and then, you have to order it properly.
Well, it wouldn't. I don't think that would work to cross the lava, though, because Josh said it's like 200 feet.
Yeah, so it's more like, Cat, you're casting it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's more of me, man, and Cat is going to have to make the trip back to cast it.
Again, yeah. Like, it's gonna have to be, like, again and again.
It sounds like it's just gonna be easier to go into the ground, under the ground, and I'm just gonna have to suck it up. And
Well, the problem with that, though, is, once again, we don't know how deep the hole is. We know 12 feet down, it's darkness. Magically dark.
Let's go over to the
yeah,
hole.
no,
Me.
yeah.
Also, they said that we can get into, like, underneath the lava. Can we get out?
Yeah, he said we
It's
can
a
get
tunnel.
across the lava without
where's
having to fly over it through the tunnel.
Go. Well, what's in the
Uh,
tunnel?
Yeah.
I feel like this is very
Right.
much like a Lord of the Rings Part 3. There's a giant spider in there that's gonna eat us type deal.
I mean, there is.
I mean-
but we know the password.
We know the password, which would clear the darkness, right? Is that what they said?
No, it stops the driders from attacking us.
Oh.
Let's go over to the hole and look at it.
Do we just at least say the password and see what happens?
Yeah, we could do that, because it doesn't hurt to say it.
As far as we know.
If we have to go back down in that
Yeah.
hole, I will most likely just fly over. Because I already
Honestly,
tried going down that hole, and that was no bueno.
I think it'd be okay to buddy system it, like everybody. I know we're like trying to refrain from splitting the party, but
We
Hamilton
could charm
knows his way
Squall.
around the deep crevasse.
We could charm Squall with charm person. He won't even know what hit him.
Mind control and consent violation.
Well, the consent is happening right now.
are you coming or not? Are we doing this the easy way or hard way?
Either way, it's getting done.
Oh, I do also have another spell, which might not be that helpful. Floating disc. The spell creates a circular horizontal plane of force, 3 feet in diameter and 1 inch thick, that floats 3 feet above the ground in an unoccupied space of your choice.
Holy
What
shit.
is that spell
The
for?
most OP chicken ever.
Destructo Disco!
Doesn't it have like a specific weight they can carry?
Remains in duration. Hold up to 500 pounds.
Oh. But
It's
it's
more-
all,
Go ahead.
And it was also like, if I remember correctly, like it's a certain distance away before it disappears.
Yeah,
And
I'm
then
trying to...
30 feet, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then it's also like, if you go into a hole, it will fall down until it's 3 feet or 30 feet away.
The disc is immobile while you are within 20 feet of it. If you move more than 20 feet away from it, the disc follows you.
Yeah,
Oh,
as
it's
I
20 feet.
recall, for those people asking what it was for, as I recall, Tensor, which is one of the early PCs in Gary Gygax's campaign, invented this spell in order to haul more treasure out of the dungeon.
Yeah, I was like, it sounds like a wagon. Because it lasts
Basically-
1 hour.
Magic Wagon was the origin of the spell.
But, like, doesn't it just follows the ground? So if the ground dips or it goes up,
Yeah, it'll follow the terrain of the ground.
so if we're going down the hole, we'll just down.
It's just gonna go down with me.
Does anybody have feather fall by chance?
That's very
Yeah.
specific.
I have
Moon
feathers
is a
and I can
level
fall.
1 rogue, level 1 barbarian. Moon has nothing to offer. Except
Is this darkness magical? Do we know that? Does anyone know that?
Yeah, it is magical.
When can I change my spells? Let's read this.
After a long rest. Usually. I don't remember exactly what class you'd taken off the top.
Yeah, I'm gonna read up for bards. 1 sec.
Yeah. I think they are after...
So how well did we investigate this hole the last time we were here? Like, do I recognize this magical darkness?
That hole's bullshit.
We
Calling it.
we
You're not
went
gonna like it.
inside.
Okay, so whenever I
we
level
dropped
up.
shit into it. Isn't this where we dropped the egg?
Yeah.
Didn't we catch the I cast light on the egg and we dropped it.
Yes,
This
that's
is
how
where
we
you
learn.
menstruated for the first time.
Yeah, we did some pretty intense investigations.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Maybe,
we also
oh,
dipped
it might
a-
be pregnant.
We also dipped a
The
koala in
hole
that
might
hole,
be
too.
pregnant. Is that-
we infused an egg and dropped it in.
It just hatched and there's just a chick made of light down there.
You never know, man.
Okay, not gonna
So-
lie. That would fit in just perfectly with Greek mythology. I can tell you sometime about the genderqueer deity born from one of Zeus's wet dreams.
Okay, so Josh, it's whenever you level up for bards, and then I did get a level up.
You
I
did.
have not changed my spells yet.
Okay.
So is it okay to at least add in Featherfall instead of a spell?
Go for it.
Sweet. All right.
What is Featherfall?
It allows... Okay, so choose up to 5 falling creatures within range. It's 60 feet. A falling creature's rate descent slows to 60 feet per round until the spell ends. If the creature lands before the spell ends, it takes no falling damage and can land on its feet, and the spell ends for that creature. So, it is not a concentration spell.
I cast the spell magic at the dark hole.
Cast Dispel Magic.
Somebody cast magic missile out the darkness.
It is a reaction, though, so you do have to jump down and be falling in order for me to cast it.
Frostfall!
Trust me, I'm a wizard.
I got you!
I thought you had
60
said,
feet!
like, Dispel, not Dispel. At first, that's why I had to reiterate, like, this is Dispel.
The spell.
I was like, which spell? Anyways, so you
Dispel.
notice
No, that spell.
as
Beast?
soon as you cast okay, so the DC 10 spells level. Okay, let me do this. Unsuccessful check. So
For the semantic component, I'm gonna yell the password,
performance.
which I no longer. Really?
Yeah.
Cassidy no longer remembers, but Theo would remember that.
Can I assist or help that performance check?
Yes. Yes.
Do I need to roll anything?
Oh yeah. Yeah, roll performance as well.
Look up, it's a bird.
Yeah. We all know performance
Yes.
is my strength.
It's with a +6.
15, and my charisma is horrible.
So I know what you're doing, Thea, but how are you helping Thea at this point, Neb, with your assistance?
Trying to match her tone in rhythm, tempo.
We're harmonizing.
Yes, with my cute little violin.
So it's like
So we sound like.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was saying, like sounding like a little orchestra of 2 people.
Well, so I was iterating Thea's is what I guessed, and then you would just be like on top of that.
Yes.
Organ.
And
Just saw the picture for Orc Dick.
Yeah. I'm bouncing between windows and I
Orc
just
dick,
saw that.
and you see the drider from before lower down, it seems like this time, suspended on another set of web below, and they look up at you, sort of confused, in a dim light that is the sunlight above, but they're still held into most darkness, but the magic, the darkness magic disappears, and it looks like the hole, though, does descend much deeper, and it is full of web all the way down, but you can't see the bottom quite from this distance either. And in
But they heard the password?
in Undercommon, they just...
Yes.
You're speaking in fucking Undercommon?
Yeah, they did.
Wait.
Man.
Oh, it's not gonna go through. God damn it. I have tongues.
How many?
Okay,
So grants the creature you
In your
touch the
bag?
ability to understand any spoken language it hears. Moreover, when the target speaks, any creature that knows at least one language can hear the target and understand what it says.
can I cast a comprehend language?
You guys had these
Why?
the whole time?
I forgot. It won't, like, my D&D Beyond isn't talking to my Allopolis, and I don't know why. But yeah, I have this. I'm gonna cast it.
Is it comprehend languages as well, you'd said?
Yeah, I guess I'll cast comprehend language.
Oh, but I'm gonna have to come around.
Well,
Mime?
I'm gonna boot Moon.
Hello, I've been booted.
as a
With
vocal,
tongues.
I'll
I've been booted with tongues. I've been to those
It
parties.
lasts 1 hour.
And what was it that called, though, that you're casting, Mime? I'm sorry.
Tongues.
That's just called tongues. Okay, I have not seen you use this one
Yep.
yet.
Yeah.
Sorry,
It's-
that was my
Yeah,
cat pressing buttons
I
with
messed.
the drider
I was
there.
messing around with my my spells, and this is one I swapped in.
Ah, okay. It's probably a good bet for what we get it ourselves into, but yeah, so
So you can see it in D&D Beyond.
Nep, you understood that they're asking, how do you know this name?
Okay, so then
And also,
I will
you're catching
translate
that as well, Moon.
Okay.
Your cat
What was
looks like
that?
it wants your attention.
Yeah.
Translate
I know.
that to the group.
How?
It doesn't say I can speak to them. I just understand.
Mhm.
Wait, I heard my name.
Yes, and it was that you had understood what the Driders were saying. They said, "How do you know this name?"
Wait, they're speaking in Gnollish?
No, they're speaking
No, they're-
Undercommon, but you just
You
were.
got tongue.
Yeah, you got tongued.
Oh, I got tongues.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, everybody has a tongue for the most part, but
You pursued my biology boy? I don't have a tongue. I'm a bird.
So Moon is letting people who are talking take the lead.
birds have
so-
tongues.
Birds have tongues.
Do they?
Yeah, they're
Yes.
like little
Yes.
rocks.
Why do
Nubs.
why do drones need tongues?
Oh god, here we go.
Birds are real.
If it flies, it spies.
uh,
You're so absurd. Haven't you heard? Bird.
Bird is the word.
Bird is the word.
Does that mean Squall is a drone?
Bird.
Yeah.
Bird is the word. Only half. He's half.
Wait, does that mean I'm a drone?
You are. Squall's just a cyborg or a.
yeah. Yes, I'm all of the above.
So
Where do you think the Eldritch Blast comes from? It's not magic, it's technology.
you understood.
Science and technology.
You understood that, Nep, and you let the group know, and also know that you cannot speak to them. But
Yes.
Moon can. Tongues gives you the ability to listen and respond.
Is anybody else responding, or is Moon somehow the only person being
You are
the face?
the only one that
You're
can
the only
be
one
that
undercommon for now.
No one else can.
Yeah,
It's
after,
just Moon.
after
There's
what
an
they did to me,
silence.
that cave, I'm not talking to him.
Now's your time to shine.
Uncomfortable silence until Moon realizes that
We're all
Because-
just looking at Moon.
Turn and look at Moon.
I'm a gawk. An affirmation like, yes, gawk.
And so Moon, like, sort of hesitantly is like, we saved some elves from Imperials. They told us.
And you hear a general hiss at the Gnolls Imperials, and I'm assuming you peer over down to get a better view of who or what you're talking
100%. Swashbuckler, barbarian, 100%.
and you look down straight into the robust cleavage of a woman that seems to be the body of rather from the lower half of a spider and the top half of a drow. And
My javelin becomes harder for some reason.
they look back up at you, and this is a likely story. But we're going to have to take you at your word. So you may pass our webs, if you wish.
Is this still all in Undercommon?
Mm-hmm.
Our word is all we have, after all. Though, if you are opposed to the Imperials, you have my scimitar and my bow as well.
She scuttles around so that she's actually facing you now and nods her head in agreement.
They have not been nice to my people.
And tilts their head. But I must warn you too of my children below.
No.
No.
You do not control your children?
They would have me eaten if I were down there. They do not care for their own mother. How can I control them?
This
I
D&D
prefer
gets super
the
relatable.
warm ways of us furred ones.
Can you ask the spider mom
To say
what she
Ubu?
knows about her children?
They are many-legged and quick.
Anything
Do you
that
care
would
if we
help
kill
us
them?
Bypass them?
We hold
Do they hate the Imperials as well?
we hold no love between us, as you overworlders are so fond of.
So, you guys are they gonna feel? I don't know if I can understand it, but I could. Basically, are they gonna feel bad if we kill their children? I'm gonna ask the
Doesn't
group.
sound like it.
Would
Right.
you care if we hurt them in self-defense? Like, they attempt to kill us, and we fight back.
That same one that was looking at Moon, I was trying to gauge where you're at, looks over at you, Nep, awkwardly, with their head tilted back across the wall. What is that odd goat person saying? Talking to Moon.
The odd goat person is asking if the love that is not shared between you is in one direction or in both.
It is in both. We do not care for each other.
I
Survival
turn
of
to
the strongest, as it were.
I turn to Nep and I say, "It
Oh,
seems
I-
that if we..." Oh, you can hear.
Understood.
Yeah. Never mind. I don't turn to you and say, "Do your children also hate the Imperials, the Empire?"
They aren't of an age yet to care of such things.
Oh shit.
Your babies. We're gonna kill babies again. Why do we
They're
always
young
kill
and they're
babies?
angry.
This is
They try to kill
obviously
us.
the good campaign. Duh.
Yeah.
Have you any advice for surviving your children?
Move quicker than them, and watch out for their poisons.
I'm feeling real good about lava right now.
Are there poisons in their claws, in their jaws?
It is mainly upon their mandibles that they'd strike with such poison.
How many children?
How many?
Oh, that is hard to say how many are left after their feuds between each other.
If there's any, if it's a comma or 3 digits, I'm out.
How many came forth from the eggs you laid?
That is also hard to say, as they do provide such good sustenance to the dark gnomes that we hold below. And they have
Your slave.
Yes.
Aww. This seems like a horrible
So
idea.
too. I'm less certain about this.
You know, guys, 20 feet is still pretty high up in the air. I mean, it's still pretty
I'm all
high
about
up there.
the lava.
Yeah, I mean,
Lava's predictable. I know exactly what I'm getting myself into.
I
Yeah,
mean,
'cause
I could still fly everyone, even if we have to go back and forth, because I have quite a few spell slots.
I mean, if statistically, if you think about it, you have a 50-50 chance with the lava. We know it's a 50-50 chance. You either make it or you die. Going down this, who fucking knows what
50
could
is
happen?
not good odds, but also I
And-
don't feel like those are our odds. I feel like.
And plus, when you're going through the air over the lava, you'll have that nice breeze to counteract the heat.
Yeah. Oh, we could like make little parachutes and stuff for the updraft, like human hot air balloons. Yeah, this lava seems way better. Way better.
We're gonna engineer ourselves, bro.
I cast my feather for the lava.
Cat has a point that we could take multiple trips. I could be a giant eagle for 4 hours. So let's just, if some of us have to wait while we're like transporting across, I think we can do it.
Thank them for their patronage, and we shall be on our merry way.
Patronage? Would they give us money?
It appears that
They
my
gave us
new
advice.
it appears that
Don't go
my
this way.
Time is money.
it appears that my new friends remain uncertain if they would be stronger than your children. Surely, from you, they must be exceptionally strong, as you seem quite powerful yourself. And so we shall seek another route. But know that if ever the Empire comes to torment you, you can call, and I will come.
Who should we call?
The name is The Moon Cages the Night in Shadows. And if you need to get me a message, there are nightmares you can bully into coming and telling me you need help.
We will hold to that wonderful name. She turns to you almost with a little bit of saliva dripping out of her mouth.
I thought you might enjoy my name. I reach out to do a hand grasp, handshake kind of situation, see if she responds.
She turns her head to the side, cocking it, looks down at your hand curiously, and goes into as if to bite it.
I don't let her bite it. I move my hand and I just hold it up in a sort of sign of peace. And by this we are
hand.
Dexterity.
Dexterity?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me I can get advantage, please.
Can I use my inspiration for his roll?
Not a him!
No.
God
Sorry.
damn it.
What did you get?
I got a 5, and I can add a d4 to that.
Add a what to it?
D4, because I'm a rabbit folk.
Okay.
A herring gun. So I got a 7.
They'd gotten an 18.
Is this an attack?
It doesn't appear to be. they were coming in slow. So I would say it
Okay.
was with disadvantage, and you'd rolled a 7, so the disadvantage was a 4. And they just kind of slither out a tongue in the spot where your hand was.
Mm.
Curious traditions you overworld folk have.
Once I realize they're not biting me, I do relax and do it and let it happen. And let the tongue do what it will with my hand and just respond.
Oh, you just
We
gotta
are-
let the tongue do what it's want.
We are strange people indeed, but know that my people live in warrens between your realm and theirs.
We are familiar with your folk. We do not have any feuds with them, for we understand. And the tongue slithered between your fingers.
I take back my hand and you say, "I will see you where the tickling where the what do they call it? The purple flowers tickle the belly and the sky is close." And then turn home.
And if you were actually stroking the top of your fur like you have a little bit of green, like poisony mucus looking stuff on the top of the top of your fur from that slithering tongue.
I leave it there for now.
Hair
Save it for
gel.
later.
Hair gel, exactly. And y'all probably saw it because the ears are the most expressive part. Because like rabbit faces don't show a whole lot of expression, so you just see the like creepy, oversized grin most of the time. But the ears, like as they were coming in, the ears stood up straight and alert, and the shoulder muscles tensed. But as that conversation continued, the ears slowly relaxed and came down locked and loose.
So
Before finally, Moon turns away to leave.
and another one starts waving their hands around, and the darkness seems to start creeping in at the edges of the cave as the other one starts talking to them, and you catch that both Nep and Moon, that they are moving along on their way. They will not be taking our path. And the darkness proceeds back up the tunnel.
All right. And with that, my dog is the most accurate timekeeper in the world and knows that it's 10 o'clock.
Take me outside, woman!
Yeah,
It's shit o'clock, man.
precisely.
Mm.
The shit alarm is going on.
So
But if it's in a constellation, according to Google, it takes 6.6 minutes to walk 300 feet. And that's just walking. So we could definitely fly over some lava.
Yeah. I think we can do
Hey, I've
that.
been about before. I'm all about lava. Lava path is the path to go.
And it also broke it down. 200 feet can be walked in about 70 steps because there was some science behind that I didn't actually see. So,
Yeah,
So-
it has to do with how long your stride is.
so yeah, lava. I vote lava.
Lava all day long.
It's not
Hopefully
a
not.
deep, dark cave. Let's go for the lava.
Yep.
What's the worst that could happen? A.
Josh will let us know in 2 weeks.
All right. Good
Ask,
session. Fun
And you
stuff.
shall be
Yes.
answered.
Glad we did the thing.
Did we
Yeah.
do the thing?
We
did
figured
some.
out. Yeah, we killed some things, helped some people. We figured out where we're going. It's all good.
Made some
It
new
was
friends.
a refresh.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say we made a couple friends.
We did, yeah.
Very productive.
I mean,
Proud
it
of us.
cheered me up, and that's good.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I got
So
some
are we
teeth,
calling
so
it
you
here
know, it's a good
by
day.
the pit?
Yep.
Uh-uh.
Seems like-
Nope, I'm not. I'm not chilling here by the pit. Fuck this pit. I'm going
Okay.
back to the
Okay,
tree.
walk
Later,
away
guys.
from the pit.
We
Tree,
moved
how
me
do we
back
get
to the
back
pit.
to
I
the
already
tree?
or back to the tree. I already closed my thing.
Yeah, I got you.
I say,
Yeah,
I would say I don't remember where the tree is. We're real close to the lava. Could we just like coalesce at this plateau up here? Go away from the pit, just up the stairs.
The
Oh,
trees.
Like right here.
Congeal?
Yeah, look on the other
There's
side
like
of this
little-
big rock.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's like
Like-
a little
Over here?
spot in this rock.
Are we going? to the
Congeal
rock?
right here where I am?
This would be good
I
over
don't
here by
see
this
you.
ash.
I can't see shit. Yeah, because the ash is where the lava is. Like that's where we want to go.
A grand and wonderful thank you for those who took the time and made it here, to the end of the episode, where I know sometimes we are long-winded and others we are just dead silent. I don't know what to tell you. This is raw here, folks. Please remember to like and subscribe, and you can help support us just by listening. But you can also provide even more support, if you like, by going to Anchor FM page and following the support link there. If you do so, I will personally work in an NPC or an idea, whatever you'd like to hear played out. If you want, you can get a hold of us through one of our many options, including voice messages on Anchor FM, or DM to our Twitter, or any other social media that you can find us, YouTube, etc. You can share your ideas, otherwise listen for the shout out and thank you for making it through.